So, welcome to episode 3 of Knights of Faded Roses, Vampire the Masquerade campaign. I am Elizabeth Hayes, your host. And if we go around the room here, we can go ahead and do a little bit of introductions, starting with you, sir.
I am Andrew Eggleston, and I'm playing Sheehan McDermott.
I'm Robert Hockman, and I'm playing John Spencer Morrissey.
I'm Diane Saracen, and I am playing Aliana.
Oh, it already goes to me. I keep forgetting that.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Michael Underwood. I'm playing Alexandra de la Sandra.
Hi, I'm Shannon Strobel. I'm playing Alyssa Taylor.
All right, a few pre-show announcements here. You're going to have to pardon me because I have to look down at my notes. I have bifocals. I'm old. Reminder, this is a vampire game, so there may be violence, blood, gore, guts, veins in your teeth. So if you aren't comfortable with that, please check yourself out of the lobby right now. 2, sponsorships. If you are a gaming or comic book shop, we would love to advertise your shop here. Even if you're not, actually, if you are anything adjacent to that, it would be great to go ahead and have you sponsor us here. That's how we pay for this lovely spot. Otherwise, it comes out of our pockets, and while we all have day jobs, it does come out of our pockets. So if you want to continue seeing content here, please consider going ahead and donating. You can donate directly to Willamette Falls Media. There is a link that'll be in the description. You can go ahead and click on that and just go right in. You can donate it and just make sure that you notate that it is for PDX Gaming Productions. We would, again, like to thank Willamette Falls Studios for hosting our game and Josh Reynolds for being here to help produce our game. If you would like more information on how Willamette Falls can help your studio productions, please drop them a line. They have state-of-the-art studio spaces, including a podcast booth, fully functioning studio kitchen, green screen studio, standard studio, editing suites, and a soon-to-be music recording studio. Also, a big shout out to a couple of people here. First, our post-production person, Michael Underwood, who is tirelessly working behind the scenes as well as in front of the camera here, keeping lore on track and getting everything together for the video production. Tons of thanks. Oh my God. And secondly, to Diana Saracen, who is helping with our online presence, getting posts up on social media for better advertising. So thank you so much for taking that off my plate. That makes insanely amounts easier for me. It was Andrew's birthday yesterday, so we'd love to wish him an amazing coming year and gift him with a little birdie told me you liked One Piece.
I do.
That is a insulated box. You could use it for dice, you could use it for sandwiches, you could use it for whatever. Don't microwave it.
Oh, okay.
It has Insulbright in it, but it is there for you to go ahead and utilize however you wish.
Well, thank you.
We'd
You
sing
are
happy
very
birthday, but we can't afford the ASCAP fees.
It's
Fair enough.
true. And with that, I believe all the announcements are done for now. Oh, no, it's not, because in a couple of days it will be Rob's birthday as well. So happy early birthday to Rob.
Happy
You are
birthday.
very welcome. So now, with that, now all of the announcements are done. So let's start this session's Night of Faded Roses. So you had received a call from your right-hand guy down in LA saying that something weird was happening with a few of the warehouses that you'd been using for storage and shipment. And he wasn't sure what was going on. He didn't want to bother you, except one of the warehouses was completely cleared out in a matter of hours, and nobody seemed to see anything. So, you, being the responsible businessman that you are, had to go down, take a look, and see what the hell was going on.
I hate flying.
That's fair. Most people do. And the red-eye flights are not exactly all that fantastic to begin with.
But generally cheaper.
Indeed.
So, you get down there. Mark, your right-hand guy, meets you at the airport. Says, dude, seriously, I have no idea. I had guys there that you know me. I trust them.
Mark, calm down. Just, how long has it been so far?
It's been a week. I haven't been able to track anything. It just disappeared.
All right, well,
That was $2 million, man. That was $2 million worth of shit. Gone.
yeah. And when we find out who did it, we'll deal with that.
Okay.
Look at me. Do I look upset?
Well, kinda, but I mean, I don't blame you.
I'm only a little upset right now.
All right. So what do we do?
You're going to take me there.
Okay.
And then we're going to rally everybody we have in town. Everyone.
Okay.
And I mean everyone.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'll
pile into the
drive.
car. Okay. He immediately gets on his cell phone, starts sending out broadcast texts to everybody, every single one of your commanders, every one of your dealers, everybody from him all the way down to meet up at the warehouse, basically within the hour. And he drives directly there.
Okay.
You pull up. It's a standard hangar. Easily able to go ahead and get in and out for the most part for you. Unfortunately, also pretty easily able to get in and out for most other people, which is why he had very trusted guys that were standing guard to make sure that nobody who wasn't supposed to be there was actually there. But for whatever reason, they have no recollection of what happened.
No recollection of what happened?
No recollection of what happened.
I see. Well, I have a feeling I know what's going on here. Well, at least an idea. So I'm going to tell everyone that this is going to be the last time I have to come down here to deal with this type of thing. You know what I want to do. You know why I left LA. I'm working on that now. But this is going to cripple us. And cripple what we have planned. You know why we're doing this, right, everyone?
They're all, yeah, representation means a lot.
Not just that, but the security that we want is not here yet, obviously. This is why I hate dealing with the Barons. But it is what it is. I want everyone who can, I want to hear it. I want to hear if a rat takes a shit on the next corner. Everyone talk to Mark and let's find out who did this. Because we need that badly. I'm going to go see if I can stir up any information out of anybody there.
Okay.
I'm not really great at that, but I will ask if anybody can get, has any leads at all.
One of the guys that was there did state, and Mark did let you know on the way over, that he had stated they had found a calling card
Calling card? Fascinating. In this day and age.
in the very center of the room, in the very center of the warehouse. He hands it to you. Has 2 initials. That's it. No number, no nothing. SH.
Shithead.
Thank you.
It's like, other than that, I don't have anything, but we'll take another look around. We'll do what we need to.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
And then 2 6s and a 1.
Okay. So you did have 2 successes.
1 failure.
1 failure. Was the failure on your blood die or no?
It was.
Okay. So you are now 1 level hungrier at this point. But he does seem to be telling the truth. Most of these guys that you have not built your empire out of people who you don't trust,
Right.
who are not beholden to you in some way or another. And they know this. These are people that either they are part of your extended coterie, or they are ghouls that are bound to you or those who are within your coterie, and they all have something at stake to make this work. There's no reason for him to lie.
Any cameras?
Nope.
Everything's been wiped.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Whoever went in here,
They knew what they were doing.
They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly what to look for, and they knew exactly how to get in and out.
They knew exactly how to get under my skin.
Yep.
I see. Well, I'm not going to do much sitting around here, so I'm going to get back in Mark's car.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to downtown Los Angeles.
All right. So, meanwhile,
Yes.
you had to head out to London.
Back to London.
Back to London.
Back to London. So that was a lovely trip on the boat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or maybe an aircraft, one of the two.
You had gotten a phone call that said that there were some family issues that you needed to take care of. Nothing huge, just, papers to be signed, general transaction stuff. But it was something you needed to do in person rather than over the internet, just simply because more security,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
don't trust anything that flies through the air.
Quite so, yeah. Especially nothing can be hacked.
Yeah. So you arrived there, and as I remember, you had some information regarding Celerity, that
Yes.
there was a family just outside of Liverpool that seemed to have some ties into it.
Yes, based out of South Africa.
Yeah. And so at this point, you've reached London, you've taken care of your own personal business. What would you like to do?
All right, well, let's head back to the Chantry then and talk to my sire, see if she knows anything about it.
Okay.
And let's see, it's Miss Andrea, by the way.
Yes.
And see if Miss Andrea has any leads or if there's anybody that she knows that knows.
She does.
Okay.
She says, you know, I've heard of this company. I mean, it's been big here as far as, you know, doing long-term investments. There's a lot of people that are putting fingers in pies. We've made quite a pretty penny on both the London stock market and the international.
We.
Yes, we. The Chantry in general.
We're in on it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, bloody hell, that's great. All right. And so what is it that they're doing? Like,
Something there, some sort of. They're doing a lot actually. There's some medical stuff that they're investing in and doing tests through. They're also doing some military developments.
with the MOD or with NATO or who?
That wasn't exactly clear, actually.
Uh-oh. Is that something you reckon you can look into?
I mean, I can try.
Okay.
I didn't think that was a huge deal because, I mean, pretty much everything is, as far as we were concerned, it was above board.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What have you heard?
Well, so I come over here, so I come back from America, fucking Yanks. Anyway, and apparently there's not they're not entirely above board. They've got their fingers in some rather dark pies.
Well, I mean,
So,
considering that they're doing both military development and medical development, I wouldn't be surprised to find some sort of an overlap between the two.
okay.
I just hadn't really thought about going and researching them that far because, I mean, there's supposed to be oversights on all of that, isn't there?
Well, I'm sure by now you figured out that there's a big difference between should and is.
I mean, that's fair,
But apparently they've got something in with the Yanks about some big hush-hush project that nobody's supposed to know of, but apparently somebody does know about, and that's why I come here and see if there's anything on this side of the pond they know about.
That's fair. We haven't
So-
heard too much. I mean, I know that the family themselves is they have a decent family layout just outside of Liverpool. There's a lovely 300-acre spread of theirs just outside.
Oh yeah, I've been there. It's posh.
It is.
It's really posh.
It's quite lovely.
Yeah, they chased me off with a dog.
That's fair.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Looking back, it probably was.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a little on the private side, but no, they have connections to the Queen and the rest of the royal family, as well as quite a number of the royals over on the mainland as well, on the continent.
So they are posh.
They're very posh.
Very posh. Bloody hell. Okay. Right. I guess that's that then.
So,
Okay. Do you mind if I stay here a couple of days? Kind of poke
Sure.
around?
I mean, you're welcome to. Your room is still here,
Yay.
and you're always welcome to hang around however much you want.
Yay, thank you.
I've got other things that I need to do, so
Okay.
I will be in and out. But if you need me, just text me.
Okay. I'm sure I'll find something to entertain myself.
All right.
Thank you, Miss Andrea.
Mm-hmm. So with you don't find too much else out. You do get an inkling from going downtown from several people that you meet at one of your old hangout spots that there's some big deals going down, but they don't know who. They seem to not have any specifics.
Fascinating. Well, I look at Mark, I go, so if you were going to sell our shit, who'd you sell it to?
Dude,
I mean, knowing who we are, who would you sell it to?
no one in this town.
Exactly. Wonder where it's going.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, let me do some research, some more research here. You deal with the stuff up in Portland. I will figure out what's happening. I will. But I needed you to come down to see exactly what was going on.
Let me tell you something. There's some weird shit going on in Portland, too.
That's fair. I mean, it's Portland.
Yeah, keep Portland weird, man.
But it's a little weird even for Portland.
Okay, color me intrigued.
Let's just say the Thin Bloods
Yeah.
are really getting populated.
Really?
It's strange.
That's interesting.
I don't know what to think of the others up there. The other clans. Who
Yeah.
they've selected. Interesting folks. But I think Sheehan's got something good going on, too. I think we can definitely get a foothold in Portland. As a matter of fact, I just got control of both the ports.
Really?
Yeah.
That could help us immensely.
They just gave it to me.
Do you
I don't know. I don't know if they know how important that area is, or if they're still just reeling from the last 2 years of not having a prince stepping on their necks.
I mean, could be 6 to 1/2 dozen of the other, really.
But they gave me the entire control of the north end of town, which holds both ports. Everyone seems to be way more interested in what's going on downtown and on the east side with the Thin Blood situation to really take control of the finances of that city. We have a very definite foothold now.
Well, good. That'll make things a lot easier. Considering where the warehouse is, it could have gone either by railroad or by truck or even by plane.
If it went railroad, we know there's only 2 directions it can go.
Well, that's fair, but it could go either, considering it's a 50-50 shot, you're hitting one of 2 places, either San Diego or San Francisco. So,
I'd say get some runners out.
yeah, that's what I'm planning on. I needed for you to come down here to see what exactly is happening, because this is not normal.
This is definitely not normal. And I think there's more to this SH person than we know.
I would say probably, considering.
How do they know exactly where to hit us? And how is it they did it without, well, anybody knowing? Obviously, a couple of people knew. That's why they don't know now.
Yeah, which I'm going to have to deal with that. I'll deal with it. You don't have to. I'll deal with it.
I'm sure you'll deal with it, Mark. Also, I've heard some grumbling. You know anybody that wants to come to Portland, let me know.
Yeah, definitely.
But I've got a lot going on up there right now, and I need to get back up there.
Okay. I will let you know.
I need to get a bite.
Okay.
So I'm going to head over to one of the concert venues,
Okay.
see if there's anybody in the scene.
Oh, there's a number. There's a couple of, in fact, actually, that you find out quite easily. Mark actually points you to a cover band for My Chemical Romance.
Oh.
Because I'm not okay.
And you find plenty
Very good, Mark. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The other thing.
Yeah.
Keep me posted what's going on here.
Definitely.
Not just this situation, but LA in general. I need more updates.
Okay. Yeah, things have been,
No, I understand. I really understand.
things have been getting bad, dude. I mean, seriously, if
Why
this
do you
hadn't
think
happened,
we're trying to move north?
yeah. If this hadn't happened, I would have actually probably been calling you anyway to ask you about liquidating everything and getting the fuck out of here.
Well, start moving in that direction.
Okay,
We've got a home now.
good, because this place
I know.
ain't it.
It ain't it. And you know what? I think I might be able to convince some of the other council members to join us.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe at least one or two.
Well, I mean, it's better than nothing.
I mean, Sheehan's always with us. You know that.
well, yeah.
But he's rallying the gang up there.
Oh, yeah.
They're actually impressed with him. So I think we definitely have a new starting place.
Excellent. All right. Well, and he goes ahead and offers to take you back to pick up the plane back.
Yeah,
Okay.
sounds good. I will crate myself back up.
Okay. He manages to get you back in there, and fairly uneventful.
Good, because I wasn't going to do the media thing this time around.
Yeah. No.
Who do I still know in the city? That's the financial center.
You know a couple of international traders.
Okay.
Stock exchange has been very good to most vampires that know how to work it. As soon as it became very popular, it was an easy way to make money because you didn't need to have an immediate overturn of $1 million overnight. You're going to be there for a while.
Exactly.
You got a long time to go
just-
ahead and
just
see that mature.
Play the long game.
Yep. So, stocks, bonds, all of that stuff, that has been intensely and meticulously followed, especially by the Tremere.
Good.
And you have a couple of ghouls who were still loyal to the coterie that you can go ahead and contact.
Okay.
One is Samantha, and the other one is James, both of whom work in their respective fields. James works in R&D research of what is it? Micro organisms. Yeah.
Okay, so in...
Weapons of mass destruction, basically. It's biochemical warfare.
Oh, okay, biochem warfare. Lovely.
And Samantha is actually, she's done a lot of investing in computers.
Okay, so she's IT and technology. Okay. Okay. Who is still awake at this hour?
John is just getting off of his shift. I'm sorry, James.
James.
James is just getting off of his shift. They work 12-hour days because
sounds
they
about
have to go and they have to cross over that international date line. So they're trading on pretty much from the time that they wake up to the time that they go to bed.
Okay. Well, let's talk to James, see if he's up to getting together for just a quick little chat.
Okay,
Catch up, see how he's doing.
sure. He says that sounds fabulous and offers to meet you down at the local coffee shop. It's right around the corner from the coterie.
Perfect. Okay, so I will wait from there, get myself a cover cup of tea, because what's more British than a cup of tea?
There you go.
And at least let the warmth of it fill my hands.
Oh, lovely. And he comes around the corner. Oh my God, it has been so long.
Oh my God, Leo, how are you doing, mate? How are you?
Oh, it's been a month. Let me tell you, I lost $10 million in one day.
You what? Are you taking a piss, mate?
No,
How does that happen? How do you lose 10 million quid?
Oh, they burned up all of the research.
What research and who?
Well, you know, I've been doing R&D.
Yeah.
Well, it's chemical warfare.
Okay, yeah.
Well, Iran just went ahead and set fire to about 70 different warehouses that were doing manufacturing.
Wait, we're talking about the Islamic Republic?
Yes.
They burnt the old works?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't them.
Do you know who?
I'm pretty sure it was us.
Fucking hell.
Well, we're not known for being kind to them. I mean, just because we're trading in it doesn't mean that we want it out.
No, I suppose. And this is with the Iranians after all. Shit.
So yeah, 10 million quid.
10
Gone
million quid.
one day.
Puff. Shit.
That's all right. I'll earn it back. Brazil has some interesting ideas going on.
Oh yeah. Oh, what's going on in Brazil then?
Some interesting ideas between some things that they found out in the rainforest. There are some actual naturally occurring chemical compounds.
To do what? Or do I want to know?
Oh, I don't think you want to know.
Probably a good idea, yeah?
Not today.
Plausible deniability, yeah?
Indeed.
All right. So
So what are you doing here? I thought you'd gone to the States.
Well, I had, and then my mum passed away. Good riddance to that one.
Fair.
So yeah, I had to come take care of some of that, you know, sign all the papers, get the solicitors out of my hair, and so then I come round to London, you know, catch up with Miss Andrea and all that, and so now I'm here for a few days, and I want to see how my best mate's doing.
Well, you know, like I said, it's not too bad. I don't have enough lot of free time lately, unfortunately. The market is just, it's a monster right now.
Oh shit.
I'm basically running between there and home. Half the time I'm actually asleep at my desk.
Ugh, I know the feeling.
It's ridiculous. So anyway,
So I've got a really weird question for you then,
all right.
and you can tell me to sod off if you need to.
Sure.
What do you know about an outfit calling themselves Celerity?
I heard of them.
Yeah.
We considered actually going ahead and getting in on it, but the R&D wasn't the weapons of mass destruction that we were going ahead and focusing on in our group. So we decided that we weren't going to.
So what were they working on then that you weren't interested in?
Well, it was some sort of a genetic thing.
Genetic thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
What, like messing around with your DNA?
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, I don't trust any of that.
I don't know either. Yeah. Ugh.
It's bad enough to poke inside my head.
Right. It's bad enough I have to take all these fucking tabs. All right. Genetic engineering. Don't like the sound of that.
It's really odd, and apparently most of the people that are doing it, apparently they don't even survive.
Eh?
Yeah.
Say that again. What do you mean? What,
They don't have anybody that's come out on the other side. At least not that they're reporting.
so what? It's like a fucking sausage factory then?
Basically.
Holy shit.
It's the other reason why we didn't want to invest in them.
Bloody hell, I don't
mean, if
blame you.
If you don't have anything to go and prove what you're doing, how can I go ahead and trust that you're going to use my money?
Right? Well, that you're not going to lose your own head.
Exactly. No, thank you. Samantha can deal with that.
How is she doing, by the way?
She's not bad. Not bad. Her dad's a little iffy. You know, were you here?
I don't know. No, what happened?
Early on stage Alzheimer's.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Oh, bloody hell.
it's rough.
Do they know how long?
Said maybe a year, maybe two.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you what. I hate to cut this short then, mate, but I should probably give her a ring.
Yeah,
So
no,
how
no
she's
problem.
doing?
She's just waking up, actually. She
Okay.
should be on the market in the next week, or in the next hour, rather.
Next hour or so?
Yeah.
Brilliant. All right. Yeah, it's really good to see you, mate.
Yeah, good to see you too.
Give us a good hug.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Take care of yourself. Get some sleep, huh?
I'm working on it. All right. Ciao.
Thanks, mate.
Right, so he leaves. You call Samantha?
Yep.
All right.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Samantha, love. It's Alyssa. How are you?
Hey, cheers, Lisa. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing brilliant. That's how I'm doing. How are you?
I'm okay. You know, just dealing with things.
So I heard the news about your dad.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh my God. How are you hanging on?
Not too bad. I mean, you know, the NHS is helping out quite a bit, so
Shit.
it's not too terrible.
How's your mum?
Well, Mum's in denial, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'm just trying to go ahead and make enough to make sure that we're covered for the rest of it.
Oh my God. Are you going to stay with the NHS? Are you going to try and find a private provider?
I'm not sure really right now. It's just going to depend on how much everything that I'm doing pans out. I won't know that for at least another couple months.
Okay. Well, if you need any help, you know where to reach me.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So I'm in town for a few days if you want to get together.
Oh, okay. No problem.
So, yeah. All right. Well, I understand you're getting back on the floor in about an hour then, yeah?
Yeah, got to.
All right. Well, I'll leave you to it then.
All right.
So,
Cheers.
Cheers, love.
Bye.
Bye. Click.
All right. So you're going to stay in London for another couple of days?
Another couple of days, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go poke around
All right.
on my own.
Okay. So let's go ahead and have everybody come back.
Okay.
All right, and we're back. So now that we have reconvened, little bit of background here for the other three. To remind you all, you had an amazing time
Wonderful party.
at a party, and
It was fabulous.
there was
Dear Mom, that was a
interesting wolves for all, and 350 yards of sisal rope, not hemp, sisal.
Sisal.
Didn't get anywhere near
There
me.
was a jaunt through the underground afterwards. There was a room full of body parts,
Which I took many pictures
which you
of.
took many pictures of. There were wolves and a donkey that were non-recoverable, unfortunately. And there was some feeding that happened afterwards, and Fluffy left to go and hang out at your place for a couple days to lay low. It has been about 24 hours since you guys ended that little foray. And Sean, you get a text. It's from John, who asks you to come and pick him up from the airport.
I'm like, do I have a car?
You have a house, but not a car.
You have a house, but not a car. I don't know.
It's
I
Portland. You don't
walk
need a car in
everywhere.
Portland.
Just Uber it.
Take the bus. I don't know. Get on the Max train.
What I did when I was in China, I just walked everywhere.
Might be a problem.
Like, all right, well, I guess I'll get an Uber.
Okay. You Uber your way out. He is at a large warehouse where he had the box delivered. He had to crate himself up because he was going back, and there was a chance that he was going to be exposed to sunlight. So he crated himself up on the way back.
Oh.
So you're picking up a box
Oh, okay.
with John in it.
John in a box.
It's a John in a box.
John in a box.
It's kind of like a Jack in the Box, but not really. It's not as exciting. Could be. Depends on how he feels, whether they've jostled him. So,
Just mind the flies.
They're always around.
so there you go. He is still in said box, and there's a knocking from the inside of the box.
I go up to the box and I'm like, hey, housekeeping?
Open the fucking box.
I'm like, but there's no crowbars or anything around here. What am I going to open it with?
Open the fucking box.
All right, fine.
I was gonna say, don't you have Protean?
I just opened the box. I also have 3 pips in strength, so I mean, that box is probably
Half the box rips.
Hi.
like, oh, so you chose to go economy, huh?
Yeah. We need to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, I assume based on what you texted me.
I just hand him the card.
What does the card say?
It just says SH.
Shithead.
This was left in the warehouse on the north end.
In LA?
Yeah. and $1 million worth of product is gone.
Oh, okay.
Got Mark on it.
Did you ever tell my character your sire's name?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
but I haven't really deduced any of that.
I'm like, so what? You were down there finding out who stole your product?
I was down there to remind them what we're doing up here, and that this is obviously a big problem for our plans.
Yeah. But like, who did it though? Like, we got somebody to kill.
That's the only lead I have.
Okay. And you didn't find out anything else while you were down there about who this was?
Nobody knows nothing, and anybody who did had their memory wiped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess it's good that we have a place up here.
Yeah, especially since it sounds like most of our people down there want to come up here.
Of course. Californians moving to Oregon.
I mean,
Goram
look at
carpetbaggers.
us.
Art imitating life?
Okay, we are also transplants, but you know, we came here for a reason. I don't know. I guess they all come for a reason. Okay, whatever. We have to go to the coin building.
Why?
Just because everybody needs to know that you're back.
They need to know I'm back.
Yeah. Well, there's also some stuff happened.
All right, fill
while
me in
you were
on the
gone.
way.
Okay.
You took an Uber?
It's either that or steal a car. Like we're saying this as we get into the Uber, and like the Uber driver's like,
I've got like 6 cars, man.
"Oh, well, you weren't here. I don't know where you put them. I've been up in the West Hills, man. I don't know. Should have just killed some white person and gotten their nice new car. There's some nice Cadillacs up there I've seen. You know. Still though.
Sure, you got your pick of the litter up on the West Hill.
Yeah.
It was pretty posh up in there.
The poor Uber driver is trying desperately not to pay any attention to what it is that you guys are saying, but you can tell that they are jolted anytime you suggest anything like killing, robbing, or otherwise destroying or maiming anyone, because
Product.
every time that you guys are talking about it and it happens, he's stepping on the brake or he's speeding up.
As like I noticed that, I'm like, oh, don't worry. We're not gonna kill you. You're fine. We'll tip you and everything.
He speeds up faster.
Perfect. I mean, go ahead, drive as fast as you want. The only one who's gonna die here is you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Don't
So-
terrorize the poor kid. He's trying to make a living. Come
Right,
on.
seriously.
So I started explaining to John about like the party that we went to. And I show him the pictures on my phone,
Okay.
and I'm like, yeah, we found this in a back room, just full of them, just body parts as far as the eye could see. Keep driving.
Is that a donkey?
We don't know what we do recognize. So like I scroll over to the ones that had the tattoos on them. It was like we found some information on these tattoos specifically. Like there's marks on it for the artist. So one of our next destinations was to go find those tattoo artists and see if they remember the people that they worked on, if they remember their art, and see if we can identify some of these body parts.
I see.
Because if we can identify the body parts, maybe we can figure out why they were there.
Any information on the island?
Yeah, about that. the thin blood that helped us during the meeting and helped us tail the cook. She's dead.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, she was killed down by Sobeys Island.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was also a place that we wanted to go.
You want to go to Seoul?
Alexandra specifically wanted to go to Sobeys Island because of the thin blood being killed.
I agree. I think that's a good idea. As soon as we get up there, we should have one of the boys bring the SUV by so we can be a little more inconspicuous.
I mean, somehow, the last thing we were in was like a long pink stretch Hummer limo.
The fuck did you just say?
It wasn't my ride, obviously.
Dude, I know the guy that drives that.
What did I say? Keep driving.
Sorry.
God. He's lucky I don't eat people.
He's obviously not my type.
Yeah, no, he's
Not high
exceedingly
enough.
he's exceedingly straight-laced. He has no idea why there are these two people behind him. All he knows is that he's like all you can see in his face is this absolute terror and a prayer that you're going to leave an extra big tip because he just does not understand anything that's happening at the moment.
I just look around and I'm like,
Is there an app to give you a tip?
Yes.
yeah, I got it. It's
Yeah.
on the phone.
No, give him like $5,000.
I was just going to do 2.
No, give him $5,000.
Well, I mean, it only gives an
Pull it
option
out of
for
my
2,
account
3,
and
or
give him
5.
$5,000.
But it only says 2, 3, or 5.
5.
All right, 5.
Thank you.
Oh, fuck. You know what? Actually, and I like reach in and I have like this is a bankroll. It's like $10,000. It's just like in a tightly wadded roll. I'm like, yeah, here you go. Don't tell anybody what you heard here, all right?
Okay.
Or I will know.
Okay.
And if I find out,
Yep. I don't know why I'm driving. I'm
Anyways.
just driving.
so yeah.
So yeah, no.
I also don't trust the Toreadors, like at all.
I mean,
There was some shady shit going on in that party. I don't know why. And like the thin bloods that they had there were like slaves almost, and their handlers were the Toreadors, which makes me think that they were like, I don't know if they were a product per se. I mean, obviously they were, but I don't know where they were procured from, or if the people handling
I
them
never
were actually.
fucking liked Toreadors anyway.
Trust me, there's a couple up there that I don't like now.
Oh yeah? Any you want to bring to the pit?
Don't bring up the pit.
Why?
Donkeys and
Oh, right.
they had one there at the party. They had a fighting pit at the party.
Oh, did they?
And there was a donkey in it. Fluffy almost had to fuck the donkey. Was that what that was? Is they were gonna make him have sex with the donkey? I have no idea.
Poor Fluffy.
There's a reason he's hiding out in the West Hills in my pseudo mansion.
Well, all right. Yeah, let's go talk to the kids. The kids. They're probably older than me.
You don't ask a lady her age.
I don't ask anybody anything except for, are you going to pay me?
We're not getting paid for this show.
Technically, we are.
Okay, technically, I guess. Land.
So they managed to go ahead and make their way back to downtown, over to the coin building. They drop you off in the loading zone in back. And Sean actually shows you where to go ahead and use the back loading elevator. And there's the access panel and the private.
Vampires use the back door.
Yeah, this was actually the old prince's place.
Really?
Yeah.
What a shitty fucking building. It's so fucking ugly. Why would they choose this piece of shit?
Toreadors?
Yeah.
Do I need to say more?
Oh, doors open and
You have this not on top of
The
your
doors,
office.
if I remember correctly, open to the boardroom. There's rooms off to the side for sleeping and whatnot.
yes.
At the other end of it, there's this big ornate chair. You can tell it's been spray painted something, but you can't tell exactly what. In the reflection, you look at it, and if you look a little closer, you notice there's a big Malkavian clan symbol spray painted on the back of the chair. And
I'm liking the Malk more and more.
Alexander's just lounging in the chair, flipping through notes.
I like what you done with the chair.
John, welcome back, darling. How was Callie?
Shit.
Oh, still?
Worse.
Always.
You missed a hell of a party, man.
I heard.
Oh yeah. It was
Yeah.
good. It was good.
Diana, are you there?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Then I go and check in with you. I'm like, did you find out anything else about these body parts?
Other than who did the tattoo?
Yeah, if there was anything else identifying, but is that all we're going to get out of that?
Did
Maybe
any?
all we're getting out of it.
All right.
So you
Unless
said
you've
it's been a
got
couple
fingers
days?
to check.
It's been about 24 hours.
24 hours. Okay, so any of my retainers go talk to the tattoo artist at the school
Not
to
yet.
see if they can. Okay.
Yeah, we might have to go do that ourselves, or find out who they were and then go find them.
So
Just honestly, because I don't even trust retainers with the information that we have right now. Like, if Jonathan knew that we had been in there, that might be pretty bad.
that's something that bothers me is how much Jonathan did seem to know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he knew exactly what questions to ask you to get information about the council out of you as well, even over text.
But he already knew I was on it.
Yeah.
So,
So do you think he's calmed down yet?
oh, I doubt. Well, he's not going to be. I'm sure his
He's not gonna be okay for weeks.
sudden anxiety attack has passed.
Want to see him have another one?
Oh yes.
Pulls up the phone. Speakerphone. Oh, God. Calling Jonathan.
You get his voicemail.
It sucks, I'm still young.
Hello, it's Jonathan. Please leave me a message.
I'm going to call you back in 5 minutes, and you better answer. Click.
So while we're waiting for 5 minutes, yeah, it was a hell of a party. I don't know how much he's.
He told me about Fluffy and the donkey.
Yeah, well, we managed to keep Fluffy from having to deal with that, but
Did he tell you about the Russian wolves?
Oh no.
No.
I didn't actually.
What rut? You didn't tell me about wolves.
There's nothing really much to tell.
they were all male, so I guess he wasn't interested.
They were all unneutered males.
I get it.
Well, it's not like I would have been able to do anything anyways. They were all very angry that they were there. This was not their territory.
I'm presuming he mentioned the group of Thin Bloods and what
Yeah.
they told us.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently Celeste wasn't just killed; she was made an example of, like cleanly butchered.
Yeah, somebody knew that she basically had
Talked to
helped
us.
us tail.
Which means either, if it isn't one of us, I mean, now Alyssa's not back yet. She should be back shortly. Back next night or two, I think. Last I heard, but either one of us is leaking information, or the room we were in was bugged. I'm not 100% sure this tower isn't bugged yet, or Trinice is playing both sides.
I mean, I would put more money on that last option than anything else.
They do tend to be control freaks.
I mean, present company excluded, obviously, but I don't trust either of those clans.
No.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust.
I'll trust a venture over a Toreador any day of the week, but
I mean, I'm honestly still a little iffy on you two, if I'm gonna be completely honest.
I mean,
it's fair. We've just met.
Eh,
I mean,
and
we've only known
you
each other,
know
what, a week or two?
A lot more than I'd like people to know.
yeah, that's
But-
definitely a thing that I wanted to ask you about. Is that just like your MOS or
What do you mean?
finding out things?
It's a hobby I developed a long time ago.
That's what I figured. I mean, you got the show and
The show makes a perfect means to disseminate and receive information.
yeah.
But before I had that, I started doing various sorts of information brokering. Long time ago.
Alexandra, you get a text message,
Okay.
and it's from Alyssa saying that she's on her way.
Did she include a flight number or anything?
No.
Okay. So either Alyssa's already back in the States or she's on her way over. Not sure which, but she should be here at some point.
I hope that text wasn't at roaming charges. That's ridiculous. From England?
Maybe we're lucky and she's on the pink one. She's on the pink one, they get free international, so.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh no, I sent it through IP.
Oh, then yeah, no dex charges involved.
Gotcha.
So whoever, either we've got a leak or it's one of the reasons I think I'm calling to have this place cleared for bugs by my tech crew, my radio crew, and make sure this building's swept. I'm also going to renew some security points.
I'm gonna. I walk off and I'm gonna go get a hold of my hacker contact
Okay.
and see if he can start like scrubbing like the location data and stuff off the internet.
Okay.
For the penthouse, not the building, just for the penthouse. So
penthouse.
if anybody looks up the building, they won't know there's a penthouse there.
Okay.
Just so that we have another layer of, you know, anonymity.
To more further answer your question, John, I've dabbled in information brokering. Well, I say dabbled for quite a long time. In fact, that is how Aliana and I first met and became friends.
Fascinating. Well, I'm glad we got somebody as brilliant as you working with us.
Flattery would normally get you everywhere, but thank you.
Well, I'm not that kind of a person.
Fair enough.
Jonathan, I get my information other ways.
What is mildly upsetting is Jonathan does not appear to have gotten, hopefully he's learned his lesson, but he did not get the extent of the lesson that I was hoping for.
You kind of mask that beneath paranoia and anxiety. He might not even realize it was a lesson because he might have just thought he went crazy.
Well, and that's entirely possible, but the fact that, you know, the cops showed up, admittedly it didn't make it much outside of that, but hopefully it'll give him the idea to not, at the very least, not to be so overly publicly extravagant.
Or there was somebody pulling Jonathan's strings and we just showed our fangs to them instead of him.
Again, if they can prove it was me.
Yeah?
You get another text message. I'm at the airport. Where are you?
From Alyssa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me 20. And I text Fluffy.
Okay.
I say, Fluffy, you know, take the Escalade. Please go pick up Alyssa at the airport.
Sure thing, boss.
Okay.
And I tell her, you know,
And respond back. Flight number
okay. I say,
from London XYZ, blah, blah, blah.
look for black Escalade, license plate D Dark 02. Dark with an E.
It's dark zero. Okay. Click, click. Okay. THX, thanks.
Yeah, I need to buy a Subaru Outback. That's what they drive up here, right?
There's a good dealer.
Yeah, they're pretty common.
I would probably.
Scooby's a good car. I had one.
We had just as you were dealing with
You
that.
can't convince me of that. I've worked on too many of them.
Really? Oh, I've never had any problems with mine.
That's what everybody says, and then they say, but this happened 2 years, and then this, and then this, and it's like, yeah.
No, the only
Anyways,
thing, the only thing I ever
we're
had problems
we're
with
Moving
sidetracking.
along.
Not that we're sponsored by them, but I'm a Toyota person myself.
Moving along. You get a text back from your hacker friend. Took him, he's already begun.
Shouldn't be much there.
In the 15 to 20 minutes that he's been working on it, it has taken him probably, he figures there's about 30% of it gone at this point. He's like, dude, give me about another 24 hours. I should be able to get the majority of it off.
Yeah,
And I'll just keep on checking it every couple days.
And he knows the deal. I give him half of his payment now.
Yep,
Half when it's finished.
yep.
So easy. I'm like, all right, I'm removing traces of this penthouse off the internet. So
I'm surprised there's much on it because Thera tended to be secretive in that regard.
and
Not
Tory
enough,
doors.
obviously.
And Tory doors.
Toy doors.
Because
you go.
Toreadors.
Toy doors. Yep.
So, but yeah, so this place will eventually be a pretty good safe house. But of course, anybody in the know will still know it's here, especially if they knew that the last prince used it fairly often. So
And
maybe we
most
should
of
look into
those that
getting
were in the prince's inner circle are no more. Trinisa being an exception. I'm not sure what happened to Thera's ghoul.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily talking about the inner circle. I'm just talking about people who paid attention.
She tended to hold Elysium in the art studios, not her own, not her haven.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm still worried because like what my thought process is that there is somebody like the whoever worked to get the prince dead is probably still here, and the entire reason why they did it was so that they could consolidate more power. Without,
they're dead.
You know.
I know. it was my people.
Well, but what I'm saying is that maybe there were other people. What I think is that there's somebody in the background. I think there's somebody.
There's always
stronger.
somebody in the back.
There's also whoever it may be who pointed you towards that too.
Right. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of unknowns here, and there's a lot of backstabbing, and there's a lot of normal stuff,
Vampires.
right? Of course. But usually it doesn't take me that long to sniff out the bullshit. But this one is a little deep. And like the bullshit well is kind of deep.
How far does it go?
That's what I'm asking. And so ultimately, I think that there is somebody pulling the strings, somebody who's trying to, I don't know, I think it definitely feels anti-cam to me. Because they removed the prints and maybe there's a reason why
Well, they
can't.
obviously want scapegoats. So
Well, and they're trying to weaponize the Thin Bloods. So
that's the part that
Yeah.
confuses me the most.
and that's what makes me
And
think
that's
that
why
it's
I
anti-cam.
really want to get involved in this.
So I just think that there's someone else there. And I think that somebody, like honestly, ever since I came to the city, it felt like somebody's been watching me.
You feel that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I don't know who it is. But yeah, the fact that Jonathan knew so much about the council, even though it had literally just been formed like a week before that point, I'm like, how do you have that information? Who gave you that information? Like Alexandra said,
Right.
Who's leaking?
Hey.
Where is it coming from?
Alexandra, when we have a moment, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Maybe see if you can dig some stuff up for me.
Okay.
Hey, John. Go ahead and roll awareness
Perception awareness.
and perception for me. Basically, awareness and intelligence.
It was both ones?
Those are both 7s, but I have
So
plus.
it's 2 successes.
Yeah, it's 2 successes plus 3.
Did you roll your blood die as one of them? It's just a failure.
So it's just 2
It's
successes.
just 2 successes.
There you go. You note that Alexandra's wearing an interesting pair of earrings.
Those are new.
I've had them for a little over 2 years.
Well, new to me.
As you're looking a little closer, you could tell you could see that they are actually fangs.
Those someone's fangs.
I can neither confirm nor deny who they might have belonged to at one time.
Okay.
Thought I took them off. Oh well.
I still have
I
the
like your
pliers. I
style.
can take them off for you.
No,
Oof.
I'll keep them. At that point, she opens her bag, pulls out a little box, and removes them and puts them in the box and puts it back in her private pocket. I'd forgotten I had those on. Thank you for mentioning it.
I like your style.
I mean, honestly, it was a pretty wild party.
Oh,
They
that's
had their
right.
desired effect.
Speakerphone. Calling to John. Remember, it's not Ollie that he knows. This should be entertaining.
The fuck?
Hello.
John! It's Julie.
Darling, how are you?
Where's my animals?
I'm so sorry. It was just a little over the top this time. I really didn't.
A little?
I mean, I have money. I can definitely go ahead and take care of that. I didn't expect anything like this to actually happen. It's never happened before.
Do I need to remind you of your New Year's party?
Those were birds. That's different.
Never before?
Birds
Money's
are
not covering it this time, darling.
birds are different. It's not this. I just. Well-
Birds aren't real. Got it.
They're not.
What do you want? What
You
can I
know-
do?
I think at this point, with the amount of bailing out I've done for you, since money isn't going to cover it, it's boon time.
Well, I mean, do we have to go that serious? I mean, it was a party. If things happen.
It happens every week.
I mean, sometimes. Not always.
I'm sure you have plenty of ways that you can make that up to me.
How may I be of service?
Just keep that in the back of your mind, and I will let you know when I'm ready for you.
Oh, fine.
Bye.
Wow.
I don't fuck around with animals anymore.
Yeah.
Absolutely no sympathy.
I'm gone for, what, 14, 16 hours?
You really do need to meet Jonathan.
I guess so.
He thinks Shane is the bee's knees.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah, I need to meet this person.
You don't need to be Jonathan.
Oh, yeah? I really need to meet Jonathan.
You don't need to meet Jonathan so much as be subjected to Jonathan.
I'm sure
People say that about us.
when the time comes, you'll appreciate.
I'm starting to feel more and more at home here.
I'm starting to think that Jonathan's tied up in this mess somehow. Especially given what we found at the party.
I think the Torior clan is in a lot of stuff, and they were in a lot of stuff before the prince disappeared, and they're still in a lot of stuff.
Well, the disappearance of the prince, by whatever means that was, lessened their activities a bit, but not much, as is illustrated by his fabulousness. Still shuddering after that one.
The elevator doors open, and Alyssa comes in.
Welcome back. You missed the fun stuff.
What fun do I want to know?
There was a party.
Okay.
There were all sorts of fun things going on. There were some sort of scary things going on involving animals
What?
And body parts.
and body parts.
And
And
are you
And Sisal.
and sisal. Large amounts of sisal.
are
And
you taking the piss?
Donkeys.
No.
And donkeys?
And donkeys, yes.
What the fuck was on a donkey?
And wolves.
And
I
wolves.
grab his
Fucking
phone and
hell.
show her.
Body parts. Body parts. Body parts. Body parts. A leg, an arm, and a torso.
Is that a tattoo?
Yeah.
Donkey.
And a donkey? Why
yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
So, to make
Sorry.
matters even more interesting,
Oh, it's already too interesting.
Oh, it's not even interesting yet.
Oh my god, I should have stayed in fucking London.
Celeste is dead.
That was fun
What?
old London town.
Yeah. Apparently, when we had her tracked, they were able to track her for about 3 or 4, or track the batteries for about four drops until Victor was made. And now, less than a week later, I found out
She's
that
dead.
she was killed. More specifically, she was
Dismembered.
cleanly butchered. Somebody sending a message.
Do you know who?
Not yet, but we're going to find out.
Is this anything to do with the donkey?
I suspect that the person who ordered the donkey may be loosely associated in this. We'll find out.
And the body parts?
That's the part we're currently trying to figure out. And we still have to track down Jacob. And we still have to figure out who's deciding to create a grip ton of thin bloods and use them like tissue paper, soft, strong, and disposable.
Celeste is dead. I liked her.
Really?
But it was one hell of a party.
She just seemed afraid of us the one time we talked to her.
Yeah, that's why I liked her.
Oh, I don't get how anybody could like someone that close to a human, but that's what it is, I guess. I don't know.
So, how was Callie, other than chaotic?
That's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
I got hit pretty hard financially in California recently. And there is zero evidence, and that's why I need your help.
Okay. It's been a while since I've reached out to California, but I do have some.
I have a feeling this is maybe older than our time in California.
How old are we talking?
20s, 30s.
Which part of California?
LA. But it could be going as far north as San Francisco. Maybe. I don't know. All I have is one little piece of evidence, and it's very circumstantial. So hopefully you can dig up who might have been hitting. My people are fucking scared. And they want to leave LA.
So you say you got hit. I don't need to know exactly what was hit as far as product or whatever, but what are the circumstances that make you think this goes back to the 20s? Are you thinking that one of us is involved?
Yeah.
Meaning kindred?
Yeah.
Okay.
And unfortunately, I think it's someone very close to me. Very important person. I believe that my sire is not actually passed on. I just get a feeling. I pull out the card. Either somebody knows and is messing with me, or my inexperience as a young kindred has come back to bite me in the ass somehow.
Not to be rude, darling, but how young are you, if I may ask?
I was only made in the 30s.
You're not that young. You're only a little younger than me.
Am I the oldest one here?
Yes,
Probably.
probably.
Depends.
I don't know, how old
How
are you?
old is the pretty boy?
It was made before World War One.
How far before?
God, I don't know.
Let me see that card.
Here. Well, he was a vampire when he
All
went
it
into
says
the
is
war,
SH
so,
on it.
Like 10
1917.
years. It might have been.
I'd like to use Spirit's Touch.
I think it was like
Okay.
Late 1800s.
Late 1800s.
Let's see, I'm down to 1 hunger.
Oh, good. Well, no is the answer to the question.
Pass the route check. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad, I can't use that one. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one.
Okay.
Second.
Is it possible to use premonition aspects?
It's possible.
Okay.
I mean, I will allow it
the
within it is within the realm of possibility.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. So what do I need to do? Let's see. Okay. Well, I passed the rouse check,
Okay.
and let's see. So can I throw anything on top of that? So I've got 2 in all
So
specs.
your resolve and aspects.
Okay. Resolve. Okay.
And remember to include your, good, yeah, your blood die.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
3 successes.
Three successes.
Okay. You see several different flashes. The curl of a very lovely set of lips,
That's lovely.
but obviously very twisted in anger. You see wheels spinning out.
Okay. Do they look contemporary wheels or older?
They look very contemporary wheels.
Okay, contemporary.
And you hear, actually, other than see, you hear a very throaty chuckle.
Very throaty chuckle.
That's it.
Okay. Does that help you any?
No,
Okay, I've never done that. I've never done that before, but that was.
that was impressive though.
Thank you. Yes, I reckon I probably will never be able to do it again, but there you go.
A question I can understand if you choose not to answer.
Sure.
No, to
Oh.
John.
John.
What is your sire's name?
Well, that's why I'm asking, because it's Sabine Hart.
I've heard that name before, right?
You have heard that name in passing, yes.
Okay.
That's why the card threw me off. Wanted to know if it was really her or somebody just messing with me who knows me from the
Somebody's
past.
taking the mick.
And if it's somebody who's messing with me, then Sheehan's worst nightmare is going to come true. If it's not, then my worst nightmare is going to come true.
Amongst the local Malkavian population, do I know any of them that have a decent ability in the Auspex tree?
Let me take a look here. You know 2.
Okay.
Whether you trust them or not is completely the next question. But you know 2.
They're Malkavian. I'm going to pick up the phone. And which one do I not trust the least?
Distrust the least?
That would be Pat.
Okay. I'm going to pick up the phone, call Pat.
Hello?
Pat, Carly, got a minute?
Yeah. What's up?
I need a favor, and I'm willing to pay for it.
Okay.
I have a item that I need to know its history in a way that you're one of the few that can tell.
I suppose. When do you need it done?
Tonight, if possible.
Oof. Yeah, I can shuffle around some things. Where you want to meet?
The island.
Solving Island sound good?
Yeah, that'll work.
All right, we'll be there in how long for you?
Say 2 hours?
Done. See you
Okay.
there. How much do I owe you?
I'll call in a favor later. How's that?
Based on the level of the information gathered?
Yeah.
Fair.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's got a knack for finding the history of things without finding the history of things.
Yeah, this could get really ugly. If it's not actually her.
Digging through my memory a little bit, trying to figure out, does Sabine have any connections to Carmilla?
Not that you are aware of. You have heard of Sabine in passing because of her stature, or her stature and standing in kindred society at the turn of the century,
Okay.
turn of the 19th century, or rather turn of the 20th century, 1900s. At that point in time in LA, she rolled with a number of high rollers, up to and including several of the bigwigs at Metro Goldwyn Mayer and a couple of the early talkie film stations as well.
Would one of them happen to have been the one that I'm connected to?
Yes, indeed.
So she is, and so she does have something to do with Carmilla. Okay.
All right. So 2 hours sort of pass. You can either pass them through by doing more research or anything else. Either way, who all is heading to Sophie's?
I definitely am going.
I wanted to ask,
Yeah,
how do
I'm
those
going.
new security updates work?
You coming?
Which ones?
The ones I put on your system when I was there
Oh,
a couple of weeks
they're
ago.
working great so far.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Glad to
What
be of
else are you
service.
doing tonight?
Running more computer runs.
I mean, okay.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
Hop on the Escalade and away we go.
Okay, I'll go.
All right.
Now,
I'm in.
Mark was his name?
Pat.
Pat. Pat is a little tender. So,
Play nice, I get it.
yes, please.
Well, since you're doing me a favor and he's doing you a favor, I will try to keep it jovial.
It would be appreciated.
Besides, I didn't kill any of my people when I went to LA, so why would I kill any of yours?
Why would you just say that like that?
So she's going to change clothes slightly.
Okay.
She's still going to look a little more, she's going to dress a little more late 70s, early 80s. You know, not necessarily the giant shoulder pads, but, you know, just something that's more reminiscent of that
But
look.
the zoot suit for sure.
No.
That's 40.
That's
power
40s.
suit.
The power suit.
There we go. Yes, the power suit.
Fantastic.
I have members,
Looking like Annie Lennox.
the power suit and
Yep.
that.
Especially since
And
Bang.
Annie Lennox,
Bang.
Eurythmics.
except the hair's long, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
There you go.
that short hair with like the.
When we get
But
to,
it's long, but
A
it's
little
slicked
WeHo
back.
flip.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just basically dressing as he remembers
yeah,
Carly.
I'm not going to Savi's for the meeting. I'm going to Savi's to go check out the crime scene.
We can drop you off a couple blocks
Yeah.
away.
That's fair. All right.
I'm going to go sniff it out. Me and Chloe are going to sniff it out.
Okay. So,
He knows me under the name Carly. Just so you know.
you guys end up, we'll get to you in a minute. You guys go ahead and meet up. There's a loop around just as you cross over the bridge to get onto Sophie's, where there's a park and ride. And that's where you guys are meeting. It's
Okay.
a standard meeting place. He lives up actually towards Astoria. So it's easy enough for him to come down. And that's a good meeting spot because almost nobody goes out there after about 7 p.m.
Right.
So he's out there. You see a very androgynous human looking. He is much younger, kindred, than any of you. He is 13th gen, so very, very baby looking, and he was turned at a very young age. Basically, tenderloin.
Oh, dear.
Not that
yeah.
we necessarily know any of
Claudia?
this, but
Yeah, kinda. And
not quite to the
technically-
abomination level, but
Not quite to the abomination level, but just about. Looked like basically they had spent a lot of time at Haight-Ashbury, probably in the very early 70s, late 60s, and probably turned at that point.
Oh, poor dear.
Yeah. So, and unfortunately, because of the fact that they are a Malk, there's a lot going on. the best that they can do is basically be as non-binary as possible and to handle things that are dealt as best they can. But yeah, they don't deal well with large social groups. They don't deal well with a large group of people in general.
I make sure to have a envelope packed with a fair amount, just to be, because I suspect it's going to be needed.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in the car with the computer still running simulations on the tattoos and the body parts.
Okay. He hops out.
So I step out, I walk over. Pat, it's been a while. How are you?
Well, I mean, you know, it's hit and miss. Just sort of depends on the day. 9, whatever.
Did you, have you been able to get the situation with your house taken care of?
House. That's such a nice word, isn't it? House. I like it. House. Sort of resonant at the end. I like it. Sort of, but not really. I don't know. We'll just have to see.
No. By means of a late birthday present, may this help you with your house.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Nothing out on that. That's just me looking out for a friend.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
The thing I do need your help with, though, I need to know, besides me and my friend here, by the way, this is my friend John. John, this is Pat.
Hey, bud.
Hi.
I need to know where it's been, as far back as you can get me.
Okay. I can do that. Come back here.
Hopefully you can get a name.
Whoever this is, they don't want me to know. Let me try this one more time. Whoever it is, they're angry with you.
There's a lot of people angry with me. That doesn't narrow
Any
it down.
chance, any semblance of a name?
No,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's more than I had before I talked to you, so it's good. Thank you.
Sometimes it works better than other days. I think I've been off lately.
I understand. Well, I thank you for trying.
I thank you for trying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Yeah, I heard something interesting about that.
Mm-hmm.
Something about a new council, and you seem to be connected. Maybe. A little bit.
A close friend of mine is affiliated.
Okay. Yeah. That tracks. I gotta go.
Okay. We'll talk to you again soon, Pat. Take care.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye. Because we sent it out
Vampire
across the
Society.
vampires.
Yeah.
Chatty.
The second person I know who
I
has this
mean, most
ability,
vampires are chatty bitches. So.
Yeah.
What else do they do? Come on.
Storyteller, the second person I know who can do this, I'm going to give them a call.
You can.
Once
if you
I'm
wish
back in
to.
the vehicle and the doors are closed,
Okay.
I'll gladly reimburse you.
don't worry about it.
That's Melody.
That gift to him was from, well, to them rather, was completely unrelated to what we're doing.
It's kindred like that. That's why I'm here.
I understand. And I'm sorry, you said Melody?
Melody. Yeah.
See if Melody also knows me as that. Melody also knows me as Carly, apparently.
Well, at least you don't have to do a quick thing.
True enough. Pick up the phone, call.
Yeah, what?
Carly, got a minute?
Yeah, what do you need?
I need to know if you're available for your unique talents, briefly.
I mean, what kind of talents are we talking about? I mean, I've got plenty.
Your history tracking
Oh, yeah,
in a
that.
non-standard sense.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm available.
Okay. Where you at?
I'm down at blah blah.
Okay. Tell you what, I can be there in 20 minutes, and there's a little item I'd like you to take a look at, and I'm willing to pay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Meet me in the back.
Alrighty, will do.
Okay.
And we drive over there.
Okay.
In the meantime, do I recognize any of the ink that was on the pictures? Not the donkey.
The ink, yeah.
Yes.
The ink you recognize as just standard flash, pretty much. You've
Okay.
seen it around a couple of times going to the different clubs.
Have I seen it? Have I seen it in Britain?
No,
Okay.
this is American Flash.
American Flash.
Very particular. These two, the two that have done these particular flash, they have not actually done tattooing in England, and most of the time, people don't come from England to America to get tattoo or flash and then go back.
Yeah,
so
they stay home and get it.
yeah. Meanwhile, you, sir, you've decided you're going to go ahead and check out the
The scene of
the scene of the crime, as it were,
Where Celeste was killed, yeah.
where Celeste was killed.
Try and see if I can find anything or smell anything, pick up a scent at all.
Okay. Keep in mind, it has been about 5 days. There has been a rain. So
It's
there's
only rain.
not.
Of course there's rain.
Yeah, it's,
That's good. Yeah.
I guess I'm looking for like
13 months a year up here.
anything that anybody might have left behind, or like scraps of clothing, or if anybody had come upon the scene before it was found by anybody else, type of situation.
okay.
That was my fun.
That was your phone. Okay. Go ahead and investigation. Let's do investigation and survival for me, please. 'Cause both of those actually work very well in searching in a more wilderness location, which is kind of what this falls into. Southeast Island is not as tame as a local city would be, or even a town.
Do I gain anything from having Chloe help me?
I would say you have an extra die.
Okay, good, because I have no pips in investigation or survival. So, anything would
You should
help.
have brought me along. I have all of them.
It's 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay. You do see the basically the bleed out point. It has not been completely demolished by the rain or by age, and there hasn't been a lot as far as local wildlife coming through. You do see some old tire tracks, but you're not quite sure how old they are. This is off the beaten path, but not off. So you would have to know where this is. If anybody would be familiar with Southeast Island, they would know where this location is. It's just as you pass over the bridge, there's that loop that goes around that has the draw, or that has the park and ride. But as you go further along into it, that's where she was actually murdered. And that's off the side road. There's sort of there's a field that is usually used during Halloween times as a extra parking lot area. So you would need to, if you were familiar with going out there every year to do, pumpkin patch or, berry picking or anything like that, you'd know about this extra parking lot area. It's not overgrown, but it's not well kept. It's dirt, there's grass, it's not going to be easy to go ahead and find anything really here. There doesn't seem to be cigarettes or extra garbage or anything else that's around there.
No, like any footprints or anything.
No footprints, just the tire tracks, but you're not quite sure whether that has to do with the fact that it's, berry picking season or whether that's actually the person who might have dumped them. It could go either way. You can't really tell how old the tire tracks are at this point because there is regular usage of this parking lot area.
Is there like anything? Because I know that like Thin Bloods hang out in this area, right?
Thin Bloods do tend to hang out towards Sophie's Island. It is a much more comfortable spot for them to be than downtown, simply because of the local kindred downtown don't like them. Because a lot of them can handle daylight or twilight, an early dawn area, they have found that they can actually go ahead and find work out in early morning pickings to do, the early morning chores and stuff in the farm areas and not be bothered because people don't ask.
Has my invitation to the downtrodden gotten out this way yet? Because like I told those gangrels to spread the word that if you didn't have a home, you'd find one in the West Hills.
Yeah, not as of yet.
Okay.
Sophia is mostly still human. It's not easily defendable.
I guess I'm just gonna wander around the area and see if I can find any like homeless people or people that were camping out in the area. Maybe they saw something.
Most of the homeless people do not hang out in Sophie's Island. The Sophie's Island has, in the last 15 years, changed quite a bit. The face of them are more gentleman farmers. You don't get tourists when you allow homeless people to come and camp out.
That is true.
And if you want tourists to go ahead and come to your, local corn maze and whatnot, you don't allow the homeless to come and camp out. There's also the local beaches over on the other side of Sophie's Island, which, again, you don't get people coming in there if you've got a lot of homeless people that are hanging out.
I need to look something up real quick. Because there might be somebody else that I can ask.
Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and take a break at this point, and then we will be back in about 10-15 minutes. right, and welcome back. So, we have traveled to Salvi's Island. There's been some chat with a
Pat.
Malkavian Pat.
Chat with
There
Pat.
was a telephone call to Melody. And you have been investigating a parking lot.
Yes, specifically a small blood stain and possibly tire tracks.
Yes, possible tire tracks-ish.
And I need to figure out if anybody saw what happened here. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna summon crows.
Okay.
So I assume there are crows.
Oh yeah, there's always. You kidding?
It's Portland. There's
It's
always
Portland. There's
crows.
always crows. It's like pigeons, man.
Rouse check, how do I do that?
Just like seagulls.
Rouse check.
Yeah.
One
Single blood
dice. It's a rouse check is basically one dice. Your success is a 6 or above. Failure, you add 1 hunger to your die.
Hey, yeah, it's a critical success.
Excellent.
So,
All right.
let me just double check the power real quick because it says that I don't need a dice pool to communicate. Let's see, summoning animal uses charisma and animalism. Okay. It says difficulty depends on the animal I am trying to summon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So charisma and animalism. One success.
Okay. Couple crows come down. They're kind of curious.
I take some dog treats out of my pocket, and I offer them to the crows. And I go, hey. So technically, the way I can do this is I can just talk to them mentally, or I can like actually caw at them. And I guess they're like more likely to talk to me if I caw at them.
Okay.
If I talk to them in their native tongue.
That's fair.
And so as they come down, I just like I reach out with the dog treats. I'm like, cow. Like,
Translation being.
And I'm like, hey, these are for you. And as I give them the dog treats,
They're like they hop sideways. And like,
the crows
okay.
are like. It's like those are mine.
Right.
And then as I give it to them, I ask them. I go, hey, so you guys hang out around here often?
All the time. Why?
I was wondering, and I like point at like the blood stain, and I was like, did you see when this happened?
Yeah.
Do you remember who did it or who was there when it happened?
It was like you.
Okay, so like a person like me.
Yep.
Okay, do you remember the face?
Nope.
Awesome. Probably weren't paying attention.
Nope. No eyeballs. No pay attention.
I'm like, okay, do you
Wait a minute.
remember?
Oh, she just said no eyeballs, no pay attention. Does that mean that it had no eyeballs?
Were
Were the eyes already removed?
Wait, you're talking to crows? Birds aren't real. You're just standing there talking to yourself? What a weirdo.
Yeah, they're all CIA drones. Come on, man.
JK, JK.
I go, do you, can you tell the difference between cars?
No. It's a box. You get in, you get out. It moves.
Okay. Oh shit.
The crow shit's on you.
It's like. I don't know what questions to ask these crows because they're smart, but they're not.
And I'm
that
not there,
smart.
so I can't make suggestions.
Understand that crows learn by multiple associations.
Yeah.
So if they don't have multiple interactions with a single person, they don't pay attention
It's
for
just
the most
another
part.
human.
It's just another human. It's just another upright bipedal creature. They don't care unless
Stinky monkeys.
they repeatedly get something that is for them. They don't care.
Okay.
Honey badger don't care.
So I'm like, okay, so you crows hang out here a lot. Does this happen often?
No.
No.
Not to other human.
Do you guys hang out in the city at all?
No, this place better.
Do you know any crows that do hang out in the city?
No.
No. Is there anywhere where you crows go into the city to hang out? Like just chill, you know?
Zoo?
The zoo? I guess that makes sense. There's probably food all over the place.
Munchy lot.
I'm like, okay, well that does tell me something. That does tell me that they don't do this often. Dumping bodies at Sophie's Island.
That you're aware of. That the crows are aware of.
Are aware of. But if they hang out here often, I mean, they might. I mean, if they know. I don't know. Did you eat any of the body that was here?
No.
Did you want to?
Yes.
Wait. What did happen to the body? Did we ever find that out? Like, did we ever? We didn't see the body. We just know that she had been cut up, right? What happened to the body afterwards? Did we ever figure that out?
No.
Where did it go? If you wanted to eat it, but you didn't eat it, what happened to it?
It went away. Other human, take it.
Did you see which way did the human get in a car?
Yep.
They took it in a car.
Yep.
Out to coast or into ground.
Was she wearing anything? Did you take anything off the body? Like you didn't eat the body, but was there anything shiny on the body that you took?
No.
Damn. You guys
Yeah.
are bad crows. Like I look at Chloe and Chloe's like,
I mean, it's a crow, dude.
oh my shit. It's like there's nothing that I can use to even do anything about this. How long was it here for? I know you don't understand the concept of time.
It was here, then it wasn't.
How many day cycles?
Yeah, how many times did the sun rise and fall?
Same rise and fall.
Oh, okay. It's the same day. Someone literally just put it there to put it there so that we would know it was there. And it was like surgically dismembered, which kind of matches the MO of the different body parts that we came across at the park. It just goes back to the Tory doors again.
You get it.
All right. I toss a couple more trees to the crows. I'm like, thanks, crows.
Woohoo!
I'm like, let's go find the others, Chloe. Because I think the Tory doors are probably involved in this. So
Okay.
we need to figure out who's dismembering people.
All right, so you guys come and pick up. All right, head back into town. So when Melody,
Are you going to tell us exactly what the bird said?
Yes.
Like verbatim almost?
Okay, yeah.
But,
You going to tell us the part where they mentioned no eyes?
I mean, maybe offhand.
Okay,
'Cause I
did they
didn't
say
really-
that there were no eyes, as in the body had no eyes?
Oh,
They
I
were
don't
already
know.
removed?
It just said no eyes, no see. So I don't know.
Or no see, no eyes.
Would have asked for clarification, but that's fine.
Man.
Okay.
The crow probably would have been able to clarify anyways. But if there was no eyes, it wasn't the crow's fault because the crow said it didn't eat any of the body.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. That means that body parts are components for spells. They're also trophies for serial killers.
And assassins.
And the eyes are the windows of the soul.
Yeah.
A
And they
mage could
squid-
make use of that.
And they squish with pliers.
That they do.
Leave it to the Gnostics on that information.
Hey, you gave me the pliers.
And if you're an angry Henry Rollins, you can chew about and spit about it, people.
I mean, I don't. It's just crows. But I mean, yeah, somebody dropped the body there only for somebody else. I don't even know if it. They said it was a different person. So
Probably like the cops or somebody. I mean, it sounds like if it was there one day and then it was gone the next, it was dropped to send a message. Message got sent either the cops or or somebody picked up the body.
Kind of depends on who it was. Because if it was the cops, then that means that somebody has the cops in their back pocket. If it was just
Or
a
somebody
pickup,
notified the cops when the body was discovered.
maybe. But also, I feel like if somebody was collecting body parts, it would make sense that it would probably go to that, right? And we still don't know why Jonathan was collecting body parts.
Well, it's clear he knew they were there because he had the Azamite guarding the door.
Right, right.
There was an Assamite too.
Yeah.
You didn't mention an Assamite.
Oh, there's a couple of them in town.
I did mention to you. Yeah, I talked to the one of
Oh,
the
that's
Assamite
right.
ones.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Tamina's.
I thought you
head
meant
Azamite
like.
around here.
Never mind.
Yeah, no. They're the what was it? The Children of Set now? No, the
No.
ministry.
That's the ministry. That's somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a different clan.
It's also a different person. Okay, well, let's go meet Melody.
Okay. So you head back into town. What Melody calls the Blah Blah used to be actually known as the Blah Blah Cafe out on 11th in Northwest. It's now basically a storage warehouse that she is there normally to process intake for another company. So she's there going ahead and checking things in and out. So she's going to see you while she's at work, basically.
Okay.
An inventory clerk.
Yeah, she's an inventory clerk. So you see her going ahead and checking out stuff. She's basically got a clipboard. She's sitting there doing this.
Melody, darling.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Doing okay. You look bored.
Oh my God.
I have something that may make things a little more interesting.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, please.
What can you tell me about this?
It's a card.
Give me its history.
Let me take a look.
It's a card.
It's a card. And the award for Captain Obvious goes to?
Whose card did it used to be specifically?
Oh, well. There is definitely a lady, and she is very pretty.
Don't suppose you can get a name.
Something about a deer. Not for sure.
Heart?
Hart is a type of deer,
Yeah.
or the archaic name for a deer.
Oh, right.
Any chance the first name sounds something like an een sound?
Not getting any of that.
Okay.
No. Old-ish. Doesn't look it. Looks fabulous.
It's actually your sire's twin sister.
This is not a telenovela.
I wouldn't know.
So yeah, she's like, that's pretty much what I got.
No worries. Go ahead and pull out an envelope with about 1,000 in it.
Okay.
Usual good?
Sweet, thank you.
No worries, dear. We'll talk again soon.
Indeed.
Let's go.
As
Get back in the car.
As soon as we get in the car, I go, I'm sorry.
No, don't worry.
For what?
You have nothing
You
to
guys
be
do
sorry for.
No, you don't understand the history of what happened between me and my sire. And
Well, this person's last name does appear to match.
I have a feeling it's her. And it's not who I was afraid it would be. But now I have to deal with that.
You guys do know that we just spent like half a day and we have like nothing.
We
At least
have,
nothing new.
well, we've got more than I had.
Fair.
A lot more than I had.
Not much more than we had though.
Doesn't matter. I pretty much, I have a feeling it's not who it could have been, and that would be much worse for the lot of you. No, this is just bad for me.
Okay.
I appreciate all the effort you have put forth, and I will try to repay you.
We'll blow up that bridge when we get to it.
I understand.
Should we be worried though?
Don't get in between her and I.
Okay.
Like donkey don't get in between.
What was the story with that bloody donkey anyway?
Nothing happened. Honestly, nothing
Why was
happened.
there a donkey?
Ask
Because
Jonathan.
ask Fluffy. Ask Fluffy. 'Cause
Is it?
When a mommy donkey and
No,
a
I
human,
know.
or a daddy donkey and a human, are
my-
really, really close,
Oh my god!
strange things can happen.
Did you really just talk to me like I'm fucking 6?
Yes. Is that a problem?
No, he's
Yes,
mocking
it's a
you.
fucking
No,
problem.
he's mocking you.
God.
she.
Yeah, fight. Fight.
Girl fight, girl fight.
Oh my god. So it is about 12:30. Just as an FYI, as you are well aware, tattoo parlors don't usually close in Portland until about 2 to 2:30 in the morning. So if you wanted to follow up on that, you could go ahead and follow up on that.
I may as well.
My computer simulation popped anything up yet?
Your computer simulation popped up one person's name. His name is Scott. Skot.
Of course.
School.
School.
And he is at C-Tramp. And he has done one of the 2 definitive flash that was seen there. He is done.
While we're making our way to there, I'm going to text Tranisa. Say, got word Celeste killed. Don't know details.
Okay. You get a text back about 15 minutes later. Figured as much. Thank you for the update.
If you find out details, if you can't find out details, please let me know.
The text back says, I have a feeling I know what happened. I'll be in touch.
I await your response. Leave it at that.
Are there other sheriffs in this town other than her?
No.
There used to be a Scourge, but I don't know what happened to them.
I would also like to message Mark
Oh, okay.
and let him know that I believe I have a lead,
Okay.
and that this might get a lot uglier, more personal than I expected.
Okay. He texts back, anything you need me to do?
Watch over our people
And that I can do.
and get ready to move if you got to.
He texts back, we're already starting to pack and get ready to move. Should be done within the week.
I just text back, good.
Didn't the Inquisition kill your sire? Supposedly.
We'll get to that. That was the second option.
Well, they've had one or two of their ilk come through here in the past looking for leads and see what the local condition was, and we managed to deflect them.
That's the whole reason why I was turned. We'll get to that
I mean,
later.
don't get me started on the Inquisition.
Nobody expects it.
Shh. Oh, I do.
Yes.
We
Because their
do.
primary weapons are
Always.
fear and surprise. They're 2 primary
It
weapons.
is literally my biggest fear and why I'm doing what I'm trying to do right now.
I've heard the best way to get rid of the Inquisition is a gun to the head.
I was going to say a lot of bullets.
A comfy chair.
Tactical
I
nuke.
pull out my MAC-10 out from under my.
A nice sharp
My arm.
machete.
These work really good on them.
Les?
While we're driving towards the tattoo shop, I'm just getting my hair back to the modern look.
Fair.
It's a little, yeah.
Fair. C-Tramp has
And calming
moved.
down.
It had been out on MLK right by Burnside. It has since moved in the last 2 or 3 years. It has moved out, I believe, further in and away from the river towards the west. Not by much, only by about 10 blocks. But you head out there. It's Saturday night. So it's busy, even now. Because everything has been opening up, you get a lot of people that are suddenly deciding that they got to have a tattoo on a Saturday night. I'm jonesing for some ink, dude.
Getting ready to be stewed, tattooed, and screwed.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stewed, screwed,
Aliana.
tattooed.
Do you want to mask up, as it were, disguise, and go in and ask? Or do you want to have us do it and you maybe tap into their client files while you're here? Or
I'll
whatever
let
you
you
wish to do.
face.
Of course.
I'm just going to wander around the shop like I'm interested in something.
You're the
Okay.
best looking out of all of us. So.
It's true.
That is true.
You are bloody gorgeous.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna mention I have two beautiful pips, but it is what it is.
How can you have two with a? We'll talk out. So, the guy we're looking for is Scott with a K.
Yep.
Don't call him snot.
Or McDammit for that matter.
Yeah, you plant that seed, didn't you?
Keep
Do
him
you have a
busy.
cleaned? Do you have a clean version of the a not necrotic-looking version picture of the tattoo? Of the specific one that's by him. I.e., filter it so that when you flash it around.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it my way too.
No.
Mine's faster.
That's what I told her.
Go in, alter, just pull the
Crop it down to just the ink.
data of the ink,
Okay.
flick it over.
Take
There.
it.
Oh, and I'm just making sure nobody's actually said McDammit directly to him, correct? It's all out of character, right?
That is correct.
Good.
Well, no, the gangrels did. And you were
Yeah,
introduced as the
no,
party.
they're fine. They're fine. I'm just making sure nobody's outright disrespecting my clan name to my face.
Nope. As far as Alyssa is concerned, she's never heard that name, so.
I haven't used it, so probably nobody's heard it.
I'm just gonna go digging through her purse. Mm-hmm. By any chance, is one of her shields in there?
That's a crime, you know?
That's an excellent
Only if it's
question.
So is
illegitimate.
our existence, you know?
Impersonating an officer, huh?
Only if it's wrong.
Only if you get caught, you mean?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Let me. Why, yes. Yes, it is.
Do I see this?
Not yet.
Okay.
You see your rifle around, pull it, just pop it open a little bit. Go. Puts it in the vest pocket of the power suit.
Okay.
Straightens the hair up. That doesn't slick it back again, but just and pulls out a scrunchie and pulls it into a nice clean ponytail. Okay.
You ever get tired of the costume changes?
I'm an actress, darling. What do you think?
Fair enough.
You want backup?
I wouldn't mind it. Thank you.
John puts on a snap cap, hides his hair up under it, pulls out his pea coat, lays it over his arm, walks in behind.
Okay. There are 3 artists, by the way, that are in there.
Is there someone working reception, or are they doing the thing where they alternate who goes up to the front?
They're alternating who goes up
Okay,
front.
it's gonna go up. Wait by the. I'm just gonna go stand, and just wait for some. If there's a bell, I'll ding it. But
No bell. Thankfully, interesting thing about tattoo artists, they are incredibly focused, but they're also very, very aware of who walks in. Exceedingly aware. Especially when it's this busy, they need to know who's coming in, who's going out, whether they have anybody on the books. And you see somebody, they're in the midst of tattooing. Be right with you. Hold on. Give me 5 minutes.
Start flipping through the demo books.
What was the name of this place?
Sea Tramp Tattoos.
Just stands waiting. Just
Who's the gentleman we're here for? Oh, that's right.
Scott, Scott with a K.
Yeah, find Scott's book.
Okay. It's one of the three that's there.
Right.
Yeah, it's about 2.5 inches thick.
Just start looking through, seeing what he's offering.
Yeah, he is incredibly detailed, does a lot of really nice custom flash, as well as he does portraits, which is rare in this town. And he does them very, very, very well. He actually came up here from San Diego area. So
Look at his work. It's good work.
it's exceedingly good work. So as you're going through, you do see the flash.
The flash we're looking for?
You do see the flash that they're looking for.
The exact
Piece?
one or
One that looks damn close. If it's not the one on that particular person, it is the drawing that he did. All of these pieces are actually the drawings that he's done.
okay, they're not the actual.
They're not the
end
actual
results.
physical results of them.
I just point to it.
As an FYI, Sheen did not actually go in.
Okay.
Him and Chloe are outside. He smoked a cigarette. I did give John my phone.
Okay.
So if he needed to double check it, he would have it.
Okay. Yeah, one of the things that most tattoo artists will do is they will put in the actual drawings of what they're doing, the pieces. They won't actually go ahead and take pictures of who it is. They have separate records of who it is that goes ahead and gets each individual tattoo. Mostly because these are their way to go ahead and actually show this is what they did. This is an original piece. So they keep that with them at all times. Who gets it, that's up to them. And you get the person going ahead and tattooing, finishes up. Okay, honey, go ahead and puts on,
The schmutz.
yep, puts the schmutz on, covers it up with saran wrap, says, there you go, it should be done. Give me a call in about a week. We'll take a look at it, and we'll do some touch-ups at that point. And they leave and turns around. It's a woman, probably about 5'2", super, super short hair, and blonde highlights, all stood up in gel, basically. Looks like
So like a butch pixie.
a butch pixie. Yep. She turns around, looks over. How can I help you?
Yeah, we're trying to. You have an artist here that goes by the name of Scott.
Yeah.
Can I talk to him, please?
What are you, the cops?
As a matter of fact, Special Agent Carlene Delavine, FBI.
He's not in tonight.
I disagree. You have 3 artists here, and he's one of the 3.
We have 4 artists in residence. He's not here tonight.
Then you won't mind if I go in and ask each one of them, will you?
Go right ahead.
I'll go around.
So, and I goes, by the way, may I ask you your name?
Yeah. I'm Pixie.
Pixie. Nice to meet you. I'm not trying to cause problems. We're actually just trying to locate a client of theirs who has gone missing.
Okay, well, I mean, like I said, he's not here tonight. There's no reason for any of us to go ahead and do anything. We follow the rules.
Okay. Do you have a contact number for him?
Yeah. She goes over, pulls out an old-fashioned Rolodex, files through.
I'm looking over, just see if there's anything I recognize. I was just
There you go.
zipping through. She is
She zips it through.
Okay.
I know a couple.
Taking a good look. Is she? I'm assuming she's breathing.
Yeah.
Okay. Jot down the information. Thank you very much for your time, Ms. Pixie. Pulls out a card, rifles through, pulls one out with the right name on it. Goes, on the off chance we're unable to get a hold of them, please have him call me at this number at his earliest convenience.
Yep. He works here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Duly noted. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Go back out to the truck. You can take your sweet ass time because I didn't introduce you as my partner. So
Can I help you?
Funny, because I was thinking about getting a tattoo by Kevin. but if the feds are after him, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I mean, I don't know what they want with him. I do know that he's up on all of his licenses.
Wow.
Other than that, I have no idea.
Well, my name's John.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. When is he open for consult next?
Let me take a look. She flips through the consult book. He's open. I've got, let's see here, 7 p.m. on Thursday or an 8 p.m. on Thursday.
Let's go with 8.
Okay. All right, John, do you
Yeah.
have a phone number?
Yeah, and I give my phone number.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give you a call the day before to just go ahead and remind you.
Cool.
And the only thing we ask is that if you decide to go ahead and put any money down at the time of the consult, we do half up front and then half at the time that we go ahead and finish service.
It's typical.
Yep.
All right, thank you for your time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Have a
Bye.
good one.
You too. Next.
As like you come out, like Shannon looks over at you and goes, "Hey, you feel like we're being followed?"
Gonna casually look around, just not like I'm obviously looking. I'm just turn around and look like I'm looking through my phone and just seeing if I can spot anything.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's gonna be wits and awareness.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your awareness and streetwise.
Awareness and streetwise.
Yep.
Okay, no wits.
You could use wits in place of one of those.
Thank you. Because I have 0 streetwise.
I know how that feels.
About this time, kind of slowly make my way out of the shop as well.
Making my way. Making my way.
Mostly because ever since the council meeting, I feel like we've been being watched, but
Oh, I guarantee we have been.
all 5 of us are currently on the move. And if somebody's leaking our information, then it's possible that we're
2
being
successes.
followed.
2 successes. You notice about 3 blocks down, there's a car that looks suspiciously police-like. Unmarked police-like.
Okay.
The sedan or the SUV looking?
Sedan.
Okay, so an older,
Yeah.
older unmarked.
Yep.
Okay.
What you saying?
Do I happen to
Sedan,
notice this as I walk
3
out the door?
blocks down.
Roll it.
Okay.
Looks like we may have ourselves a
Hotel.
bacon mobile.
Succeeded my rouse check. What would you like me to do? Wits or perception? No, I don't have wit.
We may or may not have pigs on our tail.
You want me to look?
You can
By all
do
means.
perception, or rather, you can do awareness and either
So I'm gonna-
streetwise or
I'm
wits,
assuming you're
whichever
telling
you
me,
like.
talk to me through the window
Okay,
at
well,
this point.
I have 2 in both streetwise and awareness, so wits.
And I'm just coming out, so I'm not able to use all of my amazing.
You know, because this was.
Drat. I got 1 success.
Okay, you don't see anything.
Okay.
You see cars. There's cars.
Look, cars, yay!
Diana can do something, and when John comes out after they do their stuff, he can give it a try. Because he's usually who I would ask, but he didn't come out.
Yeah.
So, Aliana, so you're talking to me through the window, right? Okay, so I'm going to open the door as if I'm getting in. Wait a second before I get in so you can get out, assuming you do what I think you're going to do.
So wits and streetwise?
Yes, please.
Because she could just be invisible.
Right, she can walk up to the car in time, but
Oh, damn, girl. Three.
3 successes. Blood dye is crit.
that doesn't matter.
That
So only if there's more than
it's
one.
only if there's more than one, but
Okay.
yeah,
And one
that's fine.
3 successes.
Okay.
One fail.
So you definitely see this sedan. It's, from what you can tell, it's one of those that they should have probably retired about 20 years ago, but the police, unfortunately, have been putting a lot of their money into a lot of other shit that they should have been going ahead, instead of putting it into vehicles, they've been putting it into,
Beating protesters.
SWAT
Yeah,
stuff
SWAT
and
kit, yeah.
bullshit. So there's, this is like a,
The old Crown Vic.
late 80s Crown Vic. It's like you're sitting there looking at it going, somebody lost the bet at the detective's office and they got the shit ass car.
No, I don't know. The Crown Vics were a good car. That's why they
Was it a
stayed in service for so long.
detective?
It's true.
Okay.
Because that could be.
So once I've given, once
different.
she's made, because I'm assuming you're gonna go unseen and.
Okay.
Once she does that and she lets me know that she's down, like I don't know if she'll like do a tap or something. That's when I'll climb into the car.
Okay.
Have you come out yet?
As she's entering the vehicle, I'll be coming out.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, I'll be about maybe 30 seconds behind.
Okay.
You'll be a tap of walk with me.
But you're invisible, right?
Yeah. So
If
you feel
touch
this
me and you're
random.
invisible, you stop becoming invisible.
Yeah, that's
But
how
you
it
can
is.
whisper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can whisper.
I look at you and like nod towards the sedan. We've been in the drug trade for a long time.
3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Okay. Yeah, dude. It may as well have a neon sign above it.
Do you smell
Please
pork
stop
product?
here
Bacon
for
here.
bacon.
Buy bacon here.
Yes, I definitely smell pork product of some kind.
Oh yeah, we've been made.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, somebody is very curious about
So
what
I'm
is
just going to
happening.
start walking down the sidewalk that direction, and I'm not going to look at the SUV.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit in there while I'm.
I just keep smoking a cigarette, just chilling outside the tattoo
I-
parlor with
do
my
I-
dog.
Since I'm a few paces behind, do I see him just keep on walking?
Yep.
Okay.
And you watch as the Crown Vic starts and pulls away.
Do I get that? See who's driving?
Take a look.
Let's see. That would be perception.
License plate?
You can take a look for the license plate if you want. If you spotted that was the vehicle, you can go ahead and take a look at it.
What is that?
Nobody pointed. I mean, I pointed the
Be wits
vehicle
and
out
awareness,
to him, right?
Awareness.
Yeah. Yeah. Awareness.
Just awareness.
Yeah. Usually.
Yeah, usually wits and awareness.
Yep.
It's better than nothing, I guess.
6 and the 1. Okay.
One success.
Yeah. You notice there's a license plate. You're not quite sure what it
Not
is.
as good as the last
Starting to
roll,
drizzle.
but 1,
Yeah, you can also use a willpower to re-roll 3 non-blood die.
3.
Yes, you can. If you wish.
3 successes.
3 successes. You get the first 3 letters of it, which is
Oh, he was looking to see if he saw anybody.
Yeah, I was looking
Oh.
for a driver.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
looking for
driver.
Yeah.
I was
She was
looking
looking
for
for the
license
plate.
okay. So the driver is fairly nondescript white male. Looks to be mid-30s, possibly 40s. There's not a lot to go ahead and say about him other than he's got a cheap-ass suit.
Okay, so plain clothes.
Plain clothes,
Yep.
probably detective of some sort, and he probably pulled the jackass detail, basically.
Yep. He pissed off the
He
lieutenant.
pissed off the lieutenant one too many times and got sent on, some
ship-
ass
ship patrol.
on ship patrol. Basically, he is not happy, and he's not happy to be noticed.
I take my cap off as he drives by and look right at him.
He glares and guns it.
You're not obvious as he drives by.
So now I'm out onto the street.
Did you get the plate?
What was that?
Okay.
Yeah, but that's fucking. That means we got detectives on our ass. I don't like that.
Can I get the plate?
You can roll for it.
Okay, so it's, can I use wits and investigation?
Yeah.
Aha, gives me another one.
Every die counts.
Every die counts.
Yeah, it does.
Every sperm is sacred. What?
One
Sperm is
success.
wanted.
One
You can
success.
re-roll. You can use a willpower.
You can use a
Oh.
willpower to re-roll.
That's a 1 on your blood die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
but you have a success. If you
Yeah.
didn't have a success, then it would be a bestial failure.
It would be a botch, yeah.
We'll use the willpower.
Willpower. Okay.
2 successes.
2 successes.
Okay. You get the first 2
Don't forget to
letters.
Well, something's better than nothing with the people
C,
we can find
X.
stuff out about. So,
We know it's a late 80s model Crown Vic.
yeah,
We have a few digits at the plate.
it's a detective car, so
So it's
gotta
enough to
be-
it's enough to
Yeah.
ferret it out. So while I'm in the car, while they're doing that part, and I don't realize what's going on, I'm deliberately just keeping low key, letting them do their thing. I'm going to start reverse looking up the phone number to get an address.
Okay.
Would I have noticed where the plate was from?
It's local. It is a local detective. So
Is it a
it's
government plate?
It's a government
state?
plate.
Okay.
It's a state government plate.
State exempt plate.
Federal or state?
State.
Okay.
Oregon exempt, yep.
Yeah.
the yellow ones.
The yellow
The
one.
yellow ones.
I always tell everybody's like, "How'd you know that was an undercover cop?" I'm like, "Yellow plate."
My plate's yellow.
Yeah, but most
Yeah.
of them say publicly owned too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
They have to. Legally.
Yeah, in California, it's an E inside of an octagon.
Yep. So you try to do a reverse lookup. It goes to a cell phone that is not registered to a specific location. It's registered to a P.O. box.
Interesting.
Who's not paying?
That's sus.
Maybe.
Can we triangulate? Can we try and... That's probably more of Eliana's ability. I'll wait till she comes back.
You can ask me. I've got some.
Can you, do you know how to triangulate a cell phone?
I can try.
Here's the number.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I'm assuming I got the IEMI.
You did.
Okay, yeah, so since I was able to reverse look up the IMEI, you should be able to track it down easily.
Okay, so let's see. I need at least 2 towers, possibly 3. Okay, let's see what I've got.
Luckily, we're in
Let's
Portland,
see, is
and
that
all over
intelligence
the
and
place.
technology?
Yes.
Okay.
Intelligence technology, yes.
Yes. Rouse check. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
That's a lot of dice.
That is a lot of dynet. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I got 3. Not too bad.
Okay.
I got 3.
So you get 2 of the 3 towers.
Okay,
The
cool.
3rd tower, it's not pinging off of it for whatever reason. Could be that the cell tower has got too much interference going on. I mean, it's, who knows? That tower could be down for maintenance. You're not sure.
Okay.
You get that there's somewhere in northeast,
Okay. Roughly about where?
roughly Alberta district,
Is that north or northeast?
northeast,
Northeast, okay.
northeast Alberta,
Okay.
right around 22nd, 23rd, anywhere from 5th to
Okay.
20th.
Show her the map. This is roughly the area we're looking at.
Not too far out.
it's a fair chunk to cover.
Sure, but at least it's not the whole city,
Yeah,
and it's not the whole greater Willamette Basin either.
fair.
I'm gonna pop in a spare SIM chip to the phone,
Okay.
and one that points to that identity's number, and call them.
Okay. You get a voicemail. Hey, Scott, you know what to do?
You know when to do it.
Beep.
Hello, Scott. This is Special Agent Carlene Delavine from the FBI. I'd like to ask you some questions regarding one of your clients. If you can, please give me a call back at your convenience. And I give the number for that mailbox.
All right.
Thank you very much. Hope you have a great day.
Okay.
Pop this one back to my main one.
Yeah, we're probably back by now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where'd you blow up?
Narrowed it down to a rough area. You got a phone number, and
Rough area or actual area?
Alberta.
It's a rough
Northeast.
area.
We can only get
Well,
two
at least
towers.
Big area.
It used to be, at least.
We can only get two or three towers. But apparently there's something being maintenanced.
Or you're just not looking right.
You're welcome to take a shot
Yeah,
later.
go for it.
Okay.
Give her the information we got.
Okay, yep,
Okay.
here you go.
By the way, we were made.
Yeah, I don't like that we're being followed by detectives.
That-
I'm wanted
what?
by Interpol and Scotland Yard, so I don't like that.
Yeah.
We've got the tit heads after you too, eh?
I've killed a lot of people.
Bloody hell. Who have you pissed off?
A lot of
Never mind, it's
people.
probably a shorter list to ask who you haven't pissed off.
I've killed a lot of bourgeoisie. All right.
Oh, shit. Is that why you're hiding out?
It's one of the reasons why we're here.
So intelligence and technology with specialization in computer?
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh my,
My hands
god.
are too fucking small.
That reminds me, I need to get some specialization soon.
My dice are scared of your dice now.
You should have had
They should be.
specializations when you made the character.
Holy sh!
So you need to pick a couple.
Yeah,
You should have about 3.
3. Okay.
And specializations are just specializations off of your base skills, so it can be pretty much anything as long as it's
So
related
every
to the
pair
skill.
of criticals
So
equals 4
what's
instead of
the
2.
minimum?
Um,
2 pips, 3 pips?
No, it's basically what it does is you have a specialization in a certain skill, and then when you use that
So how many more?
specialization in
One
the skill,
critical
you get
and
an extra
3
pip.
successes.
So only one that was a critical?
Well, then one of them
critical.
should have been academics. No, investigation
other
and technology.
Okay, so that's 4
You have to
successes.
choose
You have to have
what
2 criticals to make it for the bonus.
Yeah.
So 4. Okay.
Nice.
You managed to get that third tower.
And that's how it's done.
That's my girl.
I'm impressed.
That narrows it down to a 2-block area. Runs between 18th and 20th, between Alberta and Fremont.
I tell the boys, meet me here.
I'm going to make a different call.
Okay.
I'm going to call to one of my folks and ask them to deliver the Subaru Forester
Hey,
to
plenty of space for the dogo.
a location a couple blocks away,
Okay.
and then we can say, okay, we're going to switch cars. So.
I'll stay in this one.
Okay. So we go to a place where it's pull off to the side near where this car is, probably somewhere around Lloyd Center because there's that whole big underground section on it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That'll work.
Oh, the garage, the car park?
Yeah.
The garage.
Go in there. We'll switch over to the Subaru. The person that drove the Subaru just dropped it and left. So
Yep.
we're going to start to drop and leave. So we swap out and then let you wait a few minutes, then drive out. And then
Yeah. I'll do the
Well-
do the follow at a distance thing.
Yeah, we'll do like 5 minutes. Yeah. Then the Subaru will pull out and
Okay.
tinted windows so nobody
Do you mind if I
see
tag
what's-
on?
Yeah, come on.
Brilliant, thanks, mate.
Just remember, you might be getting followed.
You
Counting on
remember
it.
who's behind the wheel of this car?
The only reason why I'm going with them is because they need somebody who knows their way around a gun just in case.
Well, plus, put a dog inside a Subaru, nobody's going to say anything.
Put a wolf
especially
inside
in
a
Portland.
Subaru, maybe the police will be like, is that dog really big?
It's got a magnet on the back says life is better with a Siberian Husky.
It's like we go to get in the Subaru Forester, I just like slap a decal on the back window, and it's like one of those
Yeah.
stick figures with the dog on it.
Exactly.
I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, that's about all the disguise you need around here.
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
We'll make our way towards the
I hand you
location.
a Mac 10. Do you know how to use that?
No? I'm from Britain, mate. We don't have guns.
Right, so it's real easy, okay?
Okay.
Prime,
Okay.
all the way back.
Is it loaded?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure you want me to mess around with this thing?
Don't point it at yourself or me,
Okay, where do you want me to point it?
at anybody else that gets in our way.
Okay.
That'll make a lot of noise, and it's going to hurt anybody.
Okay.
Anybody.
So you see that because I have no fire,
Finger off the trigger.
Okay. Yes. Oh,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Right. Okay. So.
So keep it pointed down unless you really need it.
Okay.
I have visions of people tripping downstairs with a nail gun.
I'm going to teach you how to do a drive-by.
What, like in the movie?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So I'm just going to stare at this gun for a while, going, what
God,
am I
I
doing
wish
with
I
this?
had gone with him.
Oh my
What
god.
am I doing with this thing? Oh my god.
We might need it. We might not. I don't know. I'm going to be driving.
Oh my god, I hope not.
That's fair.
Okay, so I'm just going to hold it in my lap.
Oh my god.
Put Irish Lullaby on the radio.
There you go.
Oh shit.
I pull out and check on Pride and Prejudice, and then I put them back.
There you go. All right. So you guys are making your way out to the Alberta area.
We're gonna park. We're gonna drive past it and pull over like 4 or 5 houses down,
Okay.
and just wait and see what's going on, and,
Okay.
and wait for him to drive by to see if he's being followed.
Have you got any gloves? I just remembered.
What are you worried about?
In
Do
case
you
I
think
drop
your
the-
prints are on file?
In case I
Do
drop the
you
fucking...
do you really think your prints are on file?
It's possible. I'm from fucking Britain, mate. Everything's on file in Britain.
Wow. All right. Well,
I'm not from the fucking Wild West, mate.
neither am I. I'm from Ireland.
You've just given me a gun. I don't know how to use the damn thing.
I told you how to use it.
Oh shit.
You know how to use that thing. Yeah, the pointy end goes in the other bag.
Yeah, the barrel goes towards the people you want to destroy. Yes.
You guys are vampires.
Okay.
You could have given her a sack of rocks, and it would have done the same
I know.
job.
I actually know that. Yes.
Oh, I see. I need to spend some experience points. Okay. 'Cause I've got a bunch I haven't spent yet.
Yeah, me too. That reminds me, I've not got any.
I only had like a handful, like 1 or 2 that didn't matter, kind of a thing. So yeah.
Okay. So it is now about 2 o'clock in the morning.
So midday for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
midday.
midday.
When I get to the block, I'm gonna do the
slow roll.
The slow roll. do the 15 roll.
Nice.
The
Your NWA blasted.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
Lights
Bass
off,
all the
windows
way
down.
up, treble all the way down.
Yep, lights off, nice and slow.
Just turn the lights down to parking lights and see who runs. Really, because that's gonna be the key. And yeah.
There's not an awful lot of movement, honestly.
It's 2 in the morning, of course.
There's been a lot
I'll
of
take you. I'll show you
gentrification
that.
in this
Oh,
area.
yeah, no, I know.
There's been a lot of gentrification in the area.
Yeah.
So
There has.
Yeah.
what used to be a very, very rough neighborhood
It's a meh
is
neighborhood now.
it had been one of the nicer little teardrop areas to begin with. There were about 20 years ago, there were small teardrop or small blops within North and Northeast that were considered to be nicer locations, and then there were the less nice locations. This was in a fairly nice location. Now it's in sort of a bougie neighborhood. So
This is weird.
this is weird.
I'm weird now.
Yeah,
I'm like, still doing it.
One way to get attention.
fair. You're not getting an awful lot, although you did go ahead and set off 3 car alarms
That's amusing. All by itself.
because of the bass. The wee, wee, wee. Some guy flips on there like, God motherfucking damn it. Somebody's ass car, God, and shuts it off.
Are we listening to Fuck the Police right about now?
Sure.
Okay.
If that's what you want to listen to, that's fine.
I don't
fair.
know.
Probably something a little more independent than that.
Okay.
That's
Knowing
fair.
me.
Oh,
And my character.
okay, so
Yeah.
Public Enemy. All right.
So
fair.
Ice-T's Cop Killer.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say,
Body Count's Cop
body
Killer.
count is
Body count.
probably,
Yeah.
Body count.
Body count.
There's not a lot of movement for the most part, other than the 2 or 3 houses that had.
Any lights behind us?
Nope, no
Nope.
lights behind you.
Damn. make it all the way to the end of the road, and there's nobody following us.
Yep.
I'm just gonna let him go for a minute, and then
I turn the corner, and after about half a block, I turn the radio back down. I go, well, that sucked. Turn the lights back on.
What were you hoping to do?
I was hoping somebody was going to chase us. I'd flip a bitch, and you'd light them up.
Oh, is that what? That's what we got. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the feeling that when you went ahead and made him, he got pissed off and left. Because he got the short end of the stick to begin with on this particular detail.
I got an idea.
He decided he wasn't going to go ahead and do the rest of it.
Ideas, mate.
Oh no, you're gonna shoot the gun.
Or more so, he's going to make me shoot them.
I roll your window down, and I go, just
Pop a
squeeze
couple
off, just squeeze off a couple into the air.
Be careful the recoil.
It's a Mac 10. I have all the faith that this Toreador is not going to have problems holding
Tremere?
on to it.
Tremere.
Sorry, Tremere.
Tremere, okay.
I meant
so how do okay.
Mage.
So do
Oh,
I
God.
squeeze the trigger? What?
Okay.
Now what? Okay.
So-
there was something about a
Point it out the window,
right.
and pull the trigger like twice.
Okay.
Okay?
Click.
It's full automatic, by the way.
The safety.
No, I didn't hand you
There's no
one. It
safety.
has no
That
safety.
has no safety.
I've removed the safety.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it's full automatic, by the way.
Yeah. So it's like
hope you don't get hit by the hot brass.
you're a vampire. Why does that matter?
And
fire.
then I'm going to use my superior driving abilities to get us the hell out of there.
Okay.
Except that I don't know how to do a short burst, so I'm just.
Yeah,
pulling
you just
the-
magged up.
Yeah.
As like I hear it, I'm like,
I just.
what is John doing? Because we're all three of us are in the Subaru.
I
So
know.
we're like, what is he doing?
I'm watching. While this is going on, I'm looking in the mirrors and stuff, and looking around to see
Exactly.
if our boy comes out.
You don't know what he looks like. There are a couple
The
of...
vicinity of where he should be.
That's fair. So there's about 4 or 5 houses that are in that particular vicinity.
All right.
How many gentrified people are going to be super tatted up? An artist would be.
I mean,
can I
they
add-
could
True, it is
chef.
Portland.
They could be
Can
a
I add
chef.
my
Yeah.
my streetwise to this role?
yes, you may.
Thank you.
Could be a chef, a line cook. They're tatted up.
Yeah.
They live in gentrified areas.
Ish. With about 3 other roommates.
Okay.
But yeah.
And
So I also have a pip in strength, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to hold this damn
Oh my
thing before
God.
it runs out of
Technically-
bullets. Ah!
yeah,
Oh, meanwhile, I'm screaming.
4 successes.
4 successes? Okay. No problem.
So
You
I'm
are
also
able
shrieking
to
in terror.
rally out the fuck there.
Cool. So I do the thing. I drive evasively and cut a few corners, do some back. There are alleys in Portland, not many, but
There are a few in this
In the
area.
about- in
In
the
that
Alberta
particular
area.
area,
In the
there are
Alberta area.
definitely,
So,
yeah, there are a few.
I duck back into an alley, turn the lights off, and wait to see where the response is.
Okay. It takes about 10 minutes, which is about right for, gentrified area. They're not sure exactly what bullets sound like, but they're pretty sure that's not a backfire.
He was also
Not
or
repeatedly.
firecrackers.
he was also
Or
summoning the
firecrackers.
cops too. That's what he was specifically doing.
Yeah.
Because they have shot spotters, especially
Yes.
in highly gentrified areas. So
Mm-hmm.
they would know that they were bullets before anybody even called in about them.
Yeah.
There's
so,
no mistaking a mag dump.
No. It does, however, take them about 10 minutes to
Yeah.
get there for a response.
Sounds about right.
Mostly because no one calls about anybody being injured.
Yeah.
It is obvious, fairly obvious as far as 911 is concerned and as far as anybody on the dispatch is concerned that this was probably somebody going ahead and trying to get somebody's attention.
Since you did it around the corner where we didn't see it, you get a text. WTF? Was that you guys?
And like as you send that, I'm like, I hear the mag dump. I'm like, that wasn't John. That was untrained.
Just trying to get some attention so you guys can have peace and quiet.
Meanwhile, there's
Gotcha,
no smoking
big
gun.
devil
There's no
smiley
smoking
face.
gun.
Did you police your brass?
Nope.
No, I stuck my head out the window and went, ah!
Let it go.
I don't.
Oh,
I don't
no.
police any of my brass
That's
ever.
fair. That's fair. All right.
Not unless I'm doing something covert.
About 10 minutes goes by. You see a couple of dressed up cruisers come through. They don't have their lights on because, again, nobody went ahead and reported any injuries. They're just cruising through, seeing if they can see anything. A couple of them pull over. There's about 4 of them that come through. So 2 of them are doing a full drive through to see what's going on. Another 2 pull off, start inspecting the area, pick up a couple pieces of brass, look at it, bag it, take some pictures.
They're not gonna get.
They're not going to get anything.
get anywhere with that.
But they're typical human cops.
Yeah.
You know, they're
Shows that they
doing.
actually
They
did
show up and they
something.
actually. Hey, look, we did something.
Look, we're policing.
Yes, and
This
they
shit's
look around
recyclable.
to see if anybody had turned on their lights or anything. See if they could go ahead and talk to anybody. There's nobody. Nobody flipped on inside lights. Nobody flipped on porch lights. Nobody wanted anything to do with it.
That's weird, though. Something should have lit up somewhere.
Yeah, somebody should have woke up and went, what the was that?
At the very least, there should be chihuahuas freaking the fuck out.
You do hear one.
Or any dog for that matter.
It's not really. It's a little small bork. Probably a puntapet.
A punt
That is correct.
Little yappy dog.
Little yappy dog, yeah. I'm not sure if it was a Chihuahua or if it was a Pomeranian. Either way, it's small, yappy, and annoying. You do catch that, but it seems like for the majority of people who are living out here, they still have the mentality of this is the big Badlands area, which makes 0 sense, except that they're still living under that that ideal mentality that they're in Northeast Portland, and Northeast Portland is just so questionable still.
Right, which means they're going to do one of 2 things. They're either going to barricade up and shudder in terror until they get the all clear, or they're going to turn on a light and wondering what the fuck is going to go on. And if any of them are the Murica types, they're gonna.
Somebody's going to come out with their own hardware.
Exactly.
Yeah, there are no Murica types that are living in this particular location.
Okay.
You're gonna find many of them in that area.
Yeah, that particular area is it's mostly the hunker down. There is one door that
Bunch of
opens up.
hipsters.
There's one door that opens up.
Okay.
And there is a guy in a skinny motherfucker in a pair of Carhartt shorts and a wife beater, tatted from neck down.
Ah,
Oh,
there
I was
it
gonna
is.
say.
your
I was gonna
artist.
say it's a cop.
No.
He comes out, looks around. Turns back around, goes back inside.
I think we found our artist.
Just curious enough.
Okay.
Well, how are we doing this?
So, sorry. Okay. So, I'm gonna text. Individual came out, likely our artist. Give the address number.
Okay.
How do you want to go?
Well, you're the cop.
Fair enough.
I'm just the scumbag.
Wow.
Good cop, bad cop. Okay. Good cop, scumbag.
I mean, Sheen's probably just like not gonna go in with you, but he's probably gonna sneak around to the back door.
I was gonna
I'm
say.
gonna text John. If there's an alley behind this one, watch it.
On my way.
Give him a minute.
Yeah, and as you do that, I slip out with Chloe.
I'm like, okay, I don't
Of the
think you're gonna
Subaru.
need this anymore.
Just take
And
it.
Good job.
Did I see?
Thank you.
Did I see
Check
the
the
guy
mag.
come out as well?
Yeah.
Since we're
Empty.
all
That's
there?
what I expected.
Didn't melt the barrel.
Didn't melt the barrel. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah,
We'll
I'm gonna go
rectify
and hide
again.
in the shadows
We're good.
in the backyard
Thank you.
and be by the back door just
welcome.
in case.
It was good distraction.
Aliana, do
Yes.
you want to go stealth mode and stay behind me, just for backup?
I do know how to drive. Do you want me to keep an eye
No,
on you?
but if the cops pull us over, take your clothes off.
Okay. Yeah, that I can do.
Wow.
Yeah, why the hell not?
Okay. Gonna get out, make myself look all official-like,
Okay.
put on a, walk up to the door, knock on it.
Text message in position now.
Okay.
Okay. Porch
No,
light
I'm
flips on.
You're driving okay?
It's my specialty.
What do you want?
FBI, do you have a moment?
Fucking F. What? Do you know what time it is?
Yeah, we got reports of shots fired in this vicinity.
Yeah, it's Portland. And?
This is a gentrified area. Why were there shots fired here? That's what we're trying to figure out. Also, may I have your name, sir?
Scott?
Scott what?
Scott Billmore.
And what is it you do for a living, Mr. Billmore?
I'm a tattoo artist.
Okay. Do you mind if we come in and look around?
What are you looking for? I heard the shots, I got up, I came out, I looked around, and I came back in.
We just want to make absolutely sure that everything's safe.
Okay. I really don't feel comfortable having you in my house.
Sense the beast.
Okay.
You have to rouse check before using.
Oh, yeah.
You have to. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh. You got a critical on your blood die.
Was it
Well
just
then.
the one?
Yep.
Okay, then there
all.
has to be two of them.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just a bit of willpower on it.
All right.
You can't re-roll the blood die.
Nope.
2 more successes.
There we go.
Two
Okay.
successes.
He's human.
Okay.
And there does not seem to be anybody else in the house.
I'm waiting for the tinnitus to stop. For my ears to stop ringing.
Right?
Oh,
Oh, God.
oh my God.
He's like, look, dude, unless you have a warrant or anything like that, I really don't feel comfortable having you in my house because it's not just me. I have 2 roommates. They're not here right now. And no.
Sheen's in the back, and he's like listening to all this, and you get a text on your phone. It goes, "Ask him about the tattoo."
It's rather odd this evening. You don't by any chance work over at, what's the name of the damn tattoo?
C-Tramp.
C-Tramp.
C-Tramp Tattoo, do you?
Yeah, that's my main location.
That's actually rather convenient. You're going to find this odd to believe, but I'm actually working on a case where I need to try and talk to you, but heard this happen and they routed me over here.
They're routing the FBI out of drive-by.
Somebody dumped an entire mag of something.
Okay.
So it's apparently they want our help tracking it down. Listen, I'm trying to locate a client of yours, a former client of yours, and I pull up the picture of the tattoo. Do you recognize which of your customers this was? And I show him the picture,
Is it the edited or the unedited?
the edited.
All that shows me is just the flash I did.
Well, how often do you do this particular image?
That one, in the last year, I've done about 7 of them.
Okay, which body part was this one, by the way? It should be easily identifiable which
That
body
was
part
the
it was.
one that we found in the room, right?
Right, right.
Yeah.
So arm, leg, torso.
Well, let's let's take a look, shall we? It's a leg. It's a thigh.
Okay. This one appears to be on a thigh.
Okay, well, that would have been, I think her name was Shannon. Not for sure.
Do you keep a file on
Yeah, but not here.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's all up at the shop. I don't go in until Sunday.
Understood.
He worked there Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I was just thinking that too. I was like, I'm not there. I can't say
When I went to
nothing.
stop by the shop earlier tonight, they said that you work Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
Normally, yeah, but I'm covering a shift tomorrow.
I see.
You're so
Well, thank you very much for your time, and you never saw me.
Oh.
Forgetful mind.
Okay. All right.
Or specifically cloud memory.
Cloud memory. Okay.
Well, that would be a contested roll, I think.
Oh,
On a
he
mortal?
fails.
Oh,
He
okay.
totally fails. Even if he could, that was a total failure.
Oh, well, in that case.
That was a 21%. There is absolutely no way.
Damn,
that
you
he
just
could go
Men in
ahead.
Black neuralized him.
Yeah.
Seriously, yeah.
Please look at the
You
blinking
didn't
light right
flashy
here.
thing me.
You did the flashy
Yeah,
thing.
look
You
right
ever flashy
here.
thing me?
Eye test.
Yeah.
I test.
All right, so we got a first name and last name from him. Shannon something.
Shannon. He didn't
You
know
just
the
got
last
Shannon?
name. He wasn't sure.
Shannon, okay.
Okay.
I do have some ink right now, just kidding.
Let's go. Let's head out. And back.
No, we
Unless you
can't.
want
The
to,
tattoo
unless you want to
shop's
go into the
closed
system
now.
real quick and see if he has backups of his files here at home.
Well, I'm not going to do that sitting on his doorstep.
You're invisible. He's not going to see you.
No, let's just go back to the store.
Here.
Okay,
We can just break into the store.
that's true.
Nobody's there now. It's closed. They close at like 2-ish.
Okay.
So
Yeah, something
by
like
the time
that.
we make it back there, they should be closed, and we can just break in. I can break into a store, no problem.
That's fair.
I've broken into worse.
I mean,
right.
IRL, I could
So we'll just head out. No need to cause a massive ruckus because there's already been a ruckus
There's already been a
raised.
ruckus.
And honestly, I think
You're welcome, by the way.
he's innocent in this situation. I think he just
That's
did
my
a
guess.
tattoo.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to force it. All right, let's head back. Meet up with everybody and decide where to go from there.
Okay.
Okay.
I get in with Rob in the Escalade this time, because, like, did you really have her shoot a gun?
Yeah.
Yes!
Damn it, dude.
Well, you want me to drive and shoot?
Yeah, but
I mean,
you would
you
have
know
done
I
a better
could,
job than
but-
her, and you were
Better
driving.
job? She did great.
She dumped an entire mag in Alberta.
So? Like, that's a uncommon thing.
Actually, it is.
Well, I mean, it is these days, I guess.
Oh,
But
God. What have I got myself into?
You're
Three
right,
pigeons
dear.
go.
I hit a bird once.
somewhere in Gresham.
As they suddenly realize, I've been hit.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back to the tattoo parlor.
Okay.
Okay.
The tattoo was done on a person named Shannon. We did not get a last name.
We need to
Okay,
find
okay,
out
well,
who
Alright.
this Shannon is. So,
So we have an
We'll
Irishman, a
find out
Scot, and an English woman.
no, I'm from Ireland too.
2 Irish.
Yeah.
2.
Oh.
He's Northern Irish, huh?
Oh,
Southern
you're
Irish.
from the north. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Black Irish.
Actually, you're an Orangeman.
Yeah.
Orangeman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ulster. Yeah.
Protestant.
Yes, the Protestant.
Yeah. Well, technically, my clan adopted it just so that we could blend in, but yeah.
Fair enough.
Anywho, so
Anyway.
running back to
The tattoo.
the tattoo shop, it is closed. You do see the last person basically, you figure probably left about 15, 20 minutes ago.
Is there a rear entry?
There is a rear entry, yes. But
There's always
I
a rear
turned
entry
12.
if you're not a coward.
at least once.
I'm just going to park the Subaru down, back a little bit to where I can see the building.
Okay,
But I'm just going to let, they're the champions of this, let them do their thing.
sure.
All right.
I can keep an eye out.
I hop out of the Escalade with Chloe. And
I make
go-
sure that I don't tell her, but I put the empty magazine back in the mag.
Oh my
And
God.
hand it to her, just in case
Case of what?
somebody tries to come up on us. Protect yourself.
Oh, shit.
Are you with me in the Subaru right now?
No, I'm
You're
with-
still
I'm
in the
with him in the
Escalade. So I'm the only
Escalade,
one in the Subaru.
No, you're with
No.
me.
With Aliana.
So,
Got
so
Aliana.
I pull out a trench knife. Y'all know what a trench knife is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what this is for?
That's nice. That's cute.
That's a knife.
That's cute. Yeah.
Okay. So now I've got a gun and a knife.
You know which one's Aliana. I think
Okay.
they're fucking with the newbie.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm like, give me 10 minutes.
Oh no, I'll just bust this in. It's no
We
problem.
better leave the
Are you
door
sure?
Oh yeah, I got this.
I can get us in quieter if you want.
Why do we need to be quiet?
Because we were being tailed by detectives.
Are we alone in the alleyway?
I'm keeping an
Give-
eye,
give
by
a-
the way, for
Yeah.
in case Mr. Patrolman or anyone else comes back by.
Okay.
I want to give a look too.
All right.
With aspects
That's what I
too.
was saying. I was like, I mean, I can just get us in quiet. But if you just want to bust it, I mean,
let's
these
see
might
here.
also just be like complete innocence. So.
Streetwise and awareness, please.
For me?
So
Both of you.
yeah,
Streetwise and awareness?
I'm
Yes.
just going
Can I
to
throw an aspects on top of it?
open the door.
You can.
Okay. So I pass my rouse check.
Okay, if I don't have Streetwise, can I use one of my wits?
You can use wits.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 4.
Excellent. There is a drunk homeless man down the way on the other side of the dumpster.
Okay, so he's probably not going to care.
Probably
if he's
not.
real.
Not well. It's true if he is real. Yeah. I tell you, I'll go over there. Go, just kind of take a look.
He's out of it.
Okay.
I got 3 successes, by the way, from where I'm at, because we're in different positions. So.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. She's at one end. I'm at the other.
Other than the drunk down on the other end, nobody's out.
Okay.
I
I'm
mean,
just
not
gonna keep
really.
an eye open.
It's a quiet night and it's wee early morning, so
Does it say
not
what
really
day of the
anybody's
week
out
is it?
there.
Saturday.
It's a Saturday night, but it's late enough, and it's still
Yeah.
there's
I
still.
guess it's after beer 30.
Yeah, it is
yeah.
after beer 30.
Yeah. It's actually almost on to dark 30 by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not close enough to a Denny's to see an awful lot of traffic.
Fair enough.
No, but the hotcake house is not that
Hotcake House
far
is
away.
not that far away.
And I love that place.
Oh my
Just
God,
saying.
I miss that
Hotcake
place.
House, sponsor us,
Right? Please.
please.
Anyways,
I'm standing there with a dry
Moving
gun,
on.
going, "What am I going to do with this?"
so he just wants to open the door. So
No, I'm just like, oh, we're doing entry? Okay.
There you go.
Pull out knife and my gun, and I kick the door in.
Okay.
Back door, mind you.
Alarm goes off like fucking
I was
hell.
going to say we
thought
could
that
have
was
tried.
gonna happen.
We could have tried broken in.
Put a baklava over my head.
Balaclava.
No, I want the pastry all over my head.
put the baklava
I can't talk today for some reason.
Your honey's really good for your scalp.
It is.
It is good for your skin. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm just like,
Balaclava,
we're
yeah.
gonna need you or you to get into their computer systems because I ain't got technology. So,
Want
to be
We
heard.
can work in tandem.
well, if you guys are,
I'm not in there. I'm in a.
yeah, you guys are looking
Yeah.
around to make sure.
Yeah,
so
I'm making sure
it'd
that-
probably
yeah.
be Aliana.
Okay.
It'd
Yeah.
just be Aliana at this point.
who's with me?
Who is currently, I'm pretty, yeah, you might want to go ahead and roll to see whether or not you're bothered by the really loud fucking piercing alarm.
Yeah, probably me too, actually.
Hello.
Let's do low.
Nope.
Okay.
Wow. That was a really high roll.
Can I use my infiltration to try and turn off the alarm?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I'll be to the power box before that.
3.
Okay.
Does the drunk wake up?
The trunk's gonna go.
I'm going to text. Normal response time, probably 4 to 5 minutes.
Yep.
You gotta get in and get out.
So go ahead.
Okay. Making my way to the power box and turn the power off.
All right.
Oh no, don't do that. We need the power on. She has to go through the computer.
Everything's on paper.
Do they? Yeah, do you know?
Everybody still uses paper.
Okay.
Go straight over to his desk, or his station,
His station.
and
Yep.
open his drawer and
Find his
pull all
book.
the paperwork out.
Okay.
Yep. Look for his book.
First things first. You see, he is definitely licensed.
Yeah. Good, he is licensed.
I'm also gonna text. If you see my business card, retrieve it, because she may have left it on his spot for him to call me.
She did.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Okay.
This is gonna look really weird if all we're taking is their records.
No. That's just the first thing we're grabbing.
We don't technically want the records. We just want to find Shannon. We
Yeah.
want to
We don't
follow
have
up.
I
Time
hand
to
you the
find
paperwork,
Shannon.
and then I start taking machines.
Taking machine.
Yeah, I forgot he was a
Okay.
criminal.
All right.
Fuck! This is my job.
I'm not saying you're
To be
bad
fair,
at it.
That's what I would have told them to do. Take the computers.
I'm not
Right.
saying you're bad at it. I forgot you've been gone for a little bit.
I'm still a crook. What the fuck? I might
take out
be
my guns
trying
and
to.
I'm like, I'll just start shooting if somebody shows up, I guess.
Right.
That's what I'm here
Yeah.
to do.
Do I see him as he's walking out the door with an armful of computers?
Well, and tap machines.
Well, we're
right?
coming out the
Ink
back door.
Yes,
Ink
coming out the
machine,
back
okay.
door, so yeah.
Coming out the
Yeah,
back door?
no. It'd be several cases,
Okay.
and then a hard drive
Right.
Yeah.
that the cases are stacked on, and then me coming out
Holding.
Tossing
holding
it in the back
all
the
of this.
Escalade.
Yes.
with this one got the paperwork.
At this point, I'm going to think to myself, fucking hell, he's already given me a gun. I'm not
Open
going
the
to
back.
ask
Open
him.
the back. Open the back.
Okay, click.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just sitting in the car by myself going, what the fuck? Fucking
Get that-
Keystone Cops.
That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Like, what the fuck have I got myself into?
And yeah,
I text Eliana.
get in the car and get ready to
WTF, Three Stooges much? Period.
get out of there.
Drop
All right.
the paperwork in the thing, pull it out. You know I can't answer these when my hands are full, right?
Text back. Sorry.
Which car am I doing this to?
Well, I already threw all the shit in the back of the SUV, so.
Yeah, well, paperwork's going in the,
Oh, and she's walking over to my car to
Subaru,
drop
yep.
it in. Okay. Hey, yeah.
We'll just keep it in the
fuck is
Escalade.
that?
The
Yeah,
Escalade's
you
done
just
all the
throw it in
crime
the
tonight.
Escalade.
So we'll just make the Escalade the crime car.
Yeah, yeah.
It's okay. I'll burn it later.
You better buy me a
Okay.
replacement then.
Oh, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those things aren't cheap.
just,
He'll
No, I know.
provide one for you at the very least.
So where are you guys
Just
headed
don't
off
ask
to?
where it came from.
Do you want one in purple?
Oh, don't tempt me. That's tempting.
Okay, I'll get you one in purple.
Okay.
can we get out of here?
Yes.
Please.
Yes, fucking
Sure.
We're going to go separate routes
Right.
Okay.
because they're the crime car.
Where are you guys going to meet up
Yeah,
at?
we're all in the
How about we meet up at one of the warehouses I have over on the north end,
Okay.
on the other end of North Portland.
I'm assuming you text me the address.
Yep, I'll send you an address.
Well, I guess this is where we're going. Now we can see what kind of product we're talking here, I guess.
One out by PIR.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice.
nice.
I don't know what PIR is.
Portland International Raceway.
Oh, okay.
It's off of exit.
It's loud.
Off of,
yeah,
off of
305.
MLK.
It's
Yeah.
not very populated,
Friend of mine
and
has a leather shop, leather working shop there.
and there's plenty of places to hang out,
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll
do stuff.
There you go.
It's
meet
up by
Head
the
out there.
up by the expo center.
Yeah, I send you an address over there, and we get onto the freeway, and it doesn't take long.
No, it doesn't. All right, you guys end up heading on over there.
Okay.
As you guys drive up, you're all parked. You get to it. You get out. Your phone dings.
As soon as I step out of the vehicle?
Yep.
Okay, that's weird. I look.
It is not a number you recognize. In fact, it says number blocked. And it is a text message.
What does the message say?
Knock, knock. Guess who? And that's where we're going to end.
Well, I'm glad we got the crime car. We might need it.
It's the crime caddy.
Thank you guys for joining us for episode 3. We hope to see you again next month. And yeah, let us know what you think. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, God, we're about to get ruined.